Okay. Catching up with Peppe and Ted. Come and sing along. It's catching up with Peppe and Ted. I did the chords wrong.
So awesome.
But it's alright. Yeah. Holy
back.
shit, we're back.
We're back.
We're back, and we only have one microphone, so we gotta sit kind of close to this.
Yes. The other microphone is not broken. It's just that you wanted to be closer to me.
I just wanted the microphone to be water resistant, and I was like, what if I train it to be water resistant by putting it in the rain?
Did it work?
No.
Maybe I should be closer.
Hi. He's back.
Oh, wait. I have another coffee-resistant microphone because it's dangerous here.
I want this microphone to be coffee resistant. Yeah.
I'm back.
Yeah, he's back. It's been 3 months.
Was I away or were you away? Like,
What does that mean?
It's just a matter of perspective,
Okay.
You were away from Italy for longer than I was away from Japan. If you think about it, you've been 0 times to Italy, so.
What? One time I went to Roma. I told you about this. You know about this.
I think I forgot about this story.
Oh, I went to Rome
Okay.
for my father's friend's wedding. I was like 13.
That's not true. You're making this up.
No, I'm dead serious.
What?
Yeah, I went to Rome. And then I had just started smoking cigarettes. And I had to hide it from my dad. So I was like, every hour or so, I would be like, I'm going to take a walk. And then I would smoke a cigarette. And my dad would pretend he didn't know.
I think this is the first time you tell me this story.
No, I've told you this before, for sure.
I don't think so.
But it's maybe long ago, Maybe, you don't really pay attention.
That might be.
When I tell you stuff.
That might be. That's the
fine.
case. But so
is this 3 months of not cutting your hair?
Is this 3 months? No, this is longer.
You gotta be a little bit closer.
It's longer than 3 months.
Yeah, maybe move your chair a little bit. Or
Yeah,
something.
move this a little bit more.
Yeah.
I like this.
Yeah, it's good.
Yeah, I haven't cut my hair because let's talk about important stuff first, right? My hair.
Yes.
First thing you want to know about me.
Yeah, it's long.
No, I wanted to cut it in Italy. Then I was like, I have to go to the barber. I have to pay him. Then I have to talk with him. And then he's going to talk with me. And he's going to be talking with me. And I have to answer. Then I have to pretend that I'm interested in what he's saying. And then he has to pretend that he's interested in what I'm saying. Yeah. The whole dynamic.
It's fine. You don't have to be that
I
close.
hate
You
it.
can just be here. But yeah.
I know, but too close?
No, it's like...
It's like here?
Just you don't have to move forward every time you speak. You're doing a little weird motion.
Like when you're speaking to a judge?
Yeah.
No comment.
Your Honor, we would like to proceed.
Okay, I just stay here. Like this?
A little bit closer.
Oh, God damn it.
There you go. Now you're fine.
Now I'm
yeah.
in the perfect position.
Perfect position. Podcast mode. Don't worry about it. Yeah.
All right. Then you're going to tweak my voice. I'm going to sound like Chip and Dale.
Yeah, I'm going to pitch it up and you're going to sound like a chipmunk.
All right.
I know what Chip and Dale is. What is Chip and Dale?
It's the Disney 2, fucking the two animals.
Oh. Do they sound high or low?
Hi.
Oh, yeah. Okay. But you sound like that all by yourself, so.
Wow.
Sorry.
It's only been 5 minutes and I'm already regretting coming here.
Feelings already hurt.
Oh, man. But yeah, so I don't like going to barbers. I don't like to talk with people at barber shops. Do you like to talk with people at barber shops?
I don't mind.
I cannot do it. Even in Japan,
Free psychiatrist.
That's true.
The barber is like, what's up? How have you been, man? And you're like, oh my God, let me begin. My mom.
I know. They know everything about everybody, and especially in small towns because they talk with everybody.
Yeah. But then that's kind of nice, no? Because then you
I know. I just
you can hear the town gossip. What's going on around town?
I don't know.
Well, Guillermo fucking stabbed. I don't know what's an Italian. Yeah, I don't know.
Roberto.
Stabbed Roberto.
Yes.
On the fucking how do you call a little square again?
On the pizza.
On the pizza.
That's a piazza.
Actually. The piazza.
I want to see if you're paying attention. You don't even listen to what you talk about. The pizza. Oh shit, man.
He stabbed him on the piazza over a pizza.
Oh, okay. Now you're making red socks.
Yeah.
Oh man. So yeah,
So-
my hair. Now I can finally, put it like this.
Where have you been the last 3 months?
I
What have you been
to the
doing?
beautiful country of Italy.
Okay. And what have you done there?
So originally I was supposed to go back just because I was so long. It's been so long since I came back, and it's been 2 years and a half because of COVID and everything.
Yeah.
So we planned this trip to Italy, me and Belly. First time we go to Italy together. We're both from Italy, so it was kind of cool to finally experience it together.
Yeah.
We were supposed to go to Rome, which is her city.
Yeah.
Where she grew up. Then we were supposed to go to my hometown because my cousin was getting married.
Yeah.
And then we planned a little trip to Amalfi Coast, which is a beautiful, very famous touristy place in south of Naples.
Fun.
Beautiful place. And then we were supposed to go to Milan for work-related stuff. And then go back to Rome again and fly back to Japan. That was the plan. Was going to be like a couple weeks. And then that was going to be it. But then I got COVID.
Ooh.
And to come back to Japan, you still need to have a PCR. Take a PCR in Italy.
Yeah.
Spend 60 fucking euros because it's fucking expensive. It's a molecular one. And then if you're freaking negative, you can go back. But if you're positive, as I was, I got stuck. Belly was negative, so she came back, as you know. And I got stuck. First, I was like, man, this sucked so much. Because, I mean, everything is planned and things don't go according to plans, I lose my calm,
Oh, yeah?
I like to
You get stressed a little bit? Or?
Yeah, a little bit stressed, Also because like she had to go back alone, we booked the flight together to stay together on the long flights. Then she had to go this long flight alone, and then the problem was that when I tried to move my flight, I was like, okay, how long is it gonna be? To come back. If I wait a week until I get a negative PCR, I can just come back, right? After a week, I was like, it's not gonna be that much of a trouble, right?
Yeah.
I called the airline, and there were like no flights for at least 3 weeks. And because like she was like,
why weren't there?
That's because Japan is still super close. There's like now there's like a little bit of tourists coming, but you can only come if you have a tour guide with you.
Yeah, true.
You cannot come by yourself. So it's very complicated to come to Japan. They're still super close. They have all these restrictions, especially for anybody who wants to go away. You need to have a PCR like I had to have. So because of all this stuff and because everything was happening in Russia too, there was like only like one for my airline was like only one flight a day.
Yeah.
So that one flight every day that I need to take, because I can only take the flight from the same airline that I booked, because otherwise I would pay a new ticket. It's gonna be super expensive. Those flights were booked, completely booked for like
Sucks.
3 fucking weeks.
Damn.
So she was like, yeah, I don't know. Like you have to hope that somebody else cancels. Like you canceled this one you're not gonna take, and hope to get that seat.
Yeah.
Or you wait 3 weeks and there's like a few seats on this flight that comes back in August or something like that.
So was your flight now, this time, was it like really full or really empty?
Was pretty packed. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
There was like a few seats here and there, but it was pretty packed. And there's still only one flight, maybe 2 flights, I think, a day, which is like, that's why also prices are skyrocketing. Like prices to go from Japan, and I don't know, I think everywhere, but Italy especially is like almost double. Actually, a little bit more than double the price. Because if I think of what I paid when I booked my flight for June, I booked it in April this year.
Yeah.
I paid like Qman, like 90,000 yen. That's like a fair price. That's what I used to pay even in the past few years when I used to come back to Italy. Now it's like Nijuman, like 200,000 yen.
Yeah.
Minimum. That's fucking crazy.
That's actually a lot.
That's a lot of money, man.
Yeah.
So, all this situation, the thing that I didn't know if I could if I could go back in 3 weeks, because like I also searched about how long does it take you if you have COVID, how much does it take you to show on a PCR that you don't have it anymore.
Right.
Because it's very accurate, this kind of test, right? So even if you have no symptoms, you might still have it without no freaking symptoms, but you still have a little bit of virus in you, and then, you know, it's gonna show, and then and that's gonna 6 years more to just get tested. You know, all these fucking things is just money, time wasted, all the situation, all the bureaucracy, all the stuff was just stressful, you know.
So you just decided to stay in Italy.
So I was like, well, as soon as I got the news, I just moved I just took the closest ticket that I could take, the one in August, because like she was like, if you don't take it now, you can leave an open ticket, but then you don't know. Like you have to call me again and hope, and sooner or later you're gonna have to book something, right? Was like, just take this one, and then if you don't like it, you can move it again. Yeah. She goes, you can move it again for any number of times for a year. Yeah. And then you don't pay anything extra. I was okay, let's just take this one, and then we'll see if I actually can come back, right? I'm gonna take a test again, and if I'm negative. So I took this one, and I was supposed to come back in like beginning of August. So it was like 3 weeks after Belly went back. But then like the meeting she had in Milan for she wanted to get in a Italian agency, a modeling agency. So she got a job. She got into a good agency in Milan. Nice. And she was like, when I can come to Italy? She was like, yeah, you can come in September already, because there was a fashion week in Milan in September. So she was like, yeah, I want to come back again to Italy in September, which is like a month from now. So I was like, okay, I go back to Tokyo in early August. We were together for a couple of weeks in August, and then you leave, and then I'm alone in Tokyo for like at least 1 month. We don't know, maybe 2 months. But she wanted to stay 2 months, maybe. I was like, this is getting so complicated. I was like, you know what? I'm gonna just stay here whole August and wait for you to come to Milan. Yeah. And we're just gonna live in Milan for a little while. Yeah. And see how it goes, right? How was that? That was the best thing ever, man. Yeah? Yeah, that was, in the end, like all these troubles became like a very, very good experience for me, especially because like, well, I stayed like 1 month with my family, you know, in my house. So I spent no money because I was always home. I didn't pay rent there. I paid rent in Japan, but you know, I didn't have to spend money for hotels in Milan or Rome, you know. Yeah, yeah. That would have been tragic. But since I wasn't with my family, you know, I could spend at least 1 month and a half with them every day, you know, eating with them, talking with them, and, you know, spending some time with family that I haven't not met in like 3 years, first of all. And I haven't spent that much time together in like 8. Right. Because like as soon as I came to Japan. Like I've never been there anymore for any longer than 1 or 2 weeks. It was always super short, you know. Yeah. So it was good, you know, to just, you know, like play pool with my father, or talk with my mom, or just, you know, hear all my grandmother's story and all my grandmother's gossips and stuff like that. Fun. Eating whatever they cooked. It was always delicious. And the best thing was actually biking. Like I remember, like I said, there's nothing to do in my small town. So I was like, I took out of a closet like my childhood mountain bike. Yeah. That my dad bought when I was in elementary school. And since I mean, we had cars, but I didn't want to just drive around. I hated it. Yeah. Like, you know, once you live in a big city, you kind of enjoy more walking. And for sure. You see spaces as walkable. Yeah. Before it's like, I need to go. Like it's 5 minutes walk, and you can take a car just to go there, which is stupid, you know. But I guess people from big cities, like they're used to that, right? If you live in Tokyo, in Rome, or Milan. You're always walking around. We're always cycling every day. Because like parking is expensive. Cars, not everybody has a car, and isn't that right? So I was like, for me, even just walking would have been fine. I was like, yeah, I mean, just for example, to go to the beach from my house, walking would have been like very, very, very long. Yeah, well, not impossible. You can do it. You can just start in the morning. You take maybe 1 hour and a half, 2 hours, and you're on the beach. It's not that long, but it's a long walk. You know, you take time. If you go with a bike, it's like 20 minutes. You're there. You know? So I was like, yeah, take the bike out. And also I needed to do sport because I couldn't go to the gym, and I had nothing, you know, equipment and anything. I was eating so much pasta and
nice,
so much pizza, all this fucking carbohydrates.
Oh, I want some too.
And I was feeling that I was getting so much fat. I was like, oh man, I need to move, you know. So bike was perfect because like to go to the beach from my hometown is downhill, so you go super fast and you basically don't feel you're actually traveling. Then when you come back up, it's fucking hard as fuck. Like it takes like 40 minutes minimum. And then it's all uphill, so it's like really really hard. And that I think that actually kept me fit during that month and a half in my hometown. And it was beautiful because like as you come up from the beach, there's all these curves. I put some pictures on my Instagram if you saw it. Then you can see the beach as you come up and as you go up the hill, because it's on a hill, my hometown. So you can see the beach. Like, you know, it was always at sunset because like I stayed at the beach until sunset, and then before it got dark, I will go back home to have dinner with my family. I was just such beautiful, like, just to do that every day, just by myself, just, you know, riding a bike here and there, and then go back to the city. I think one of the best things I did in Italy. Nice. So I'm like really grateful that like these troubles happen, so that, you know.
So are you part of the bike life now? Does this mean we're taking a bike trip this next year?
Yeah, we can do it.
Nice.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
That'll be fun.
I was already in the bike, whatever it is you call it.
True, the bike life.
I mean, when we were in Shimo, you gave me a bike.
True.
So.
Yeah. How was it for Belly? Like, did she have a good month modeling?
Yeah, man. Work like 1 month wasn't enough. Like she already knew that 1 month was not gonna be enough. But I mean, you get a lot of opportunities.
Really?
There's also more competition, of course. So like chances you get a job are smaller, but jobs are better. Like, you know, auditions are always for big brands. You know, like it's not stuff you do in Japan. Usually it's like for smaller stuff. You know, like rarely you get a good job in Japan. Whether in Italy, especially in Milan, and especially during Fashion Week, there was like a lot of jobs opportunities. So it was good just to see how it works in Italy, and to understand the market, understand like what kind of people they like, and just to show your face around. So it was a great experience. I think she wanted to stay longer, but for a series of reasons she couldn't. But I think she's coming back, and I think I'm going back with her again too. In maybe March or February next year, because like the whole reason I also wanted to stay and experience life in Milan and life in Italy, was just to see if I would be able to work away from Japan, right? Because up until now I only ever worked in Japan, especially like one time I went back to Italy. And I did like one chapter of Mingo when I was in Italy. But I was like super pressured at that time, so it doesn't really count. I wanted to see if I can just properly work with like a month in Milan or whatever. I asked my editor, and he was like, Mameno, and he was like, yeah, you can do it whatever you are. So like right now, it doesn't matter for me. I don't need to be here.
Yeah. Which
is great in a way, because like means that, I mean, what I had to do in Tokyo, I already did it. Like I already made my connections. I made my, debut with my manga. So like, like now, as long as I have a connection with somebody, with some publisher, I can work from wherever I am, right? As long as I, respect the deadlines.
That's good.
Which is great, right? But in practice also, I wanted to see if I actually concentrate enough and just, I have all the, I don't know, the right atmosphere, the right, feeling to actually do it. And well, I didn't properly work because like there isn't work yet, which is kind of sucks. Like things didn't really move that much.
With what?
With the
the other people,
like contract stuff, legal stuff. Like we're still kind of stuck there, and we should probably get moved like this month, I hope. But I say this every month. It's always like this month, and then.
But why is it taking them so long? What is taking so long? Can you talk about it?
It's complicated. Like I can maybe. It's like it has to do with like the way Japanese publishers work and the way these people want contracts to be. Like the way, like it's just I think it's just a communication problem. Like if they had a Japanese lawyer, or if the publisher had a Italian or English speaker lawyer, things would have been already done. Yeah. The things that they cannot communicate with themselves, and I have to be in the middle trying to arrange it, and then there's all this stuff, and because like they have to make the arrangements, they have to change the contracts, and then you have to have it translated in English.
Yeah.
So it takes time, and then you have to send it to them, and then they might not agree with what you change. They might not be enough, because like, you know, they always try to, I guess take advantage of each other. I don't think so that much, but they try
to get the most out of it for themselves.
I mean, I really don't care about, I just want, you know, we just want to start. I really don't care about the money. I think the family too, that they don't care about the money that much. It's just, you know, they want things to be properly written, because like, you know, they have experience on this stuff, so they just want to be prepared in case, you know, somebody wants to fuck them over, right?
Yeah,
I understand that.
Yeah.
At the same time, you know, the publisher is like, they could do so much better, so much more, so much faster. But, you know, I have to be patient. You know, I was this close of just giving up. I was like, just fuck this shit and just do something else.
Really?
Yeah, it was this close. Like, I got
shit.
super close. Like when I was in August, I had maybe every day I was calling people. It was stressful every freaking day. And things got like a bad turn at one point. I can't tell you specifically, but I was like, yeah, fuck it, whatever. You know, I was like, if they say this stuff to me now, so I guess it's not gonna happen.
Right.
But then the next day they changed their minds, because I guess somebody just opened their fucking mind for once, and then decided to just do it, and then. But we're still stuck, you know.
Yeah. Okay.
So I couldn't properly work or what I wanted to work, because like.
What did you do?
I was prepared. I was
Just
prepared.
play Magic?
Like, of course, I played Magic every day, but that's another thing. Like, I think that's actually what's keeping me sane.
Really?
Like, bro, like, I can see it so much. Magic? Man, I can see so much when Belly,
I have a friend
she's
here
stressed.
who's really into Magic.
Yeah,
we should play together.
Yeah, you should introduce me, because I have nobody to talk about it with. Like, I finally got Chico. You know, remember Chico, my friend from Italy? Chico to play it. And it was hard, because he already played once and he didn't really like it that much.
Yeah.
And I was like, you know, spamming all about Magic in the friend group that we have.
You want to play with us Tuesday? We can play Tuesday if you want.
Sure, let's do it.
Let's do it.
And you know, little by little, I tried to you know, take him back to Magic, and then he downloaded the app, and then he tried, and he was like, I don't like it. And I was like, no, but try this. No, like try this, and he okay, and then try this, and then I made him a good deck, cheap deck that he could use, so he can actually enjoy the game. And now he's playing almost every day, grinding free to play, which is what he doesn't want to spend money on it. I understand that. But now he's like playing, so I have somebody to talk with a little bit.
Nice.
But he's free to play. He's not into that much as I am. Like, he's not into it that much.
That makes sense.
Because he also plays other games, you know. It's not that I only play that. So but yeah, man, it's keeping me sane. It's crazy. Like I can feel it, like for example, like just even like seeing Belly when she gets stressed, like like she talks with me, you know, like I'm a little bit of a stress reliever, so I can see how stressed she gets, and then she needs to talk with me to relieve stress. Yeah, I don't need that much anymore, because I have Magic. Like for real, like I can feel like, oh, I'm getting so fucking stressed because these fucking contract stuffs are not working and things and this and that. I'm just gonna play Magic and calm down. I play Magic, and oh shit, my brain just erases every fucking
I
thing.
want something like that. I wish I had one.
Works so good on me. Like,
I wish I had something like that.
Is that plus, like, I have a total new, I think I have a new mental state since I read Fosco Marini's books.
Who?
And I read the person that I'm writing about.
Oh yeah.
Since I read his books, and I read a lot about Buddhism, religions, and I don't know. I kind of got a new perspective of life, and even since I don't know. I guess just I'm getting older. You know, I guess I see things differently. So I don't get. I don't know. I don't have that much ambition anymore too. Like,
we talked about this. I think you mentioned it on the podcast before. That's kind of like you're in a different type of like mind space right now.
Yeah. I mean, of course, the stuff I want to do, accomplish, and everything. But even before I was like that. Even before I made the first manga, I made this dream come true. Yeah. Even then, like, of course, I was ambitious to do it, but it wasn't like, if I don't do this, I'm gonna kill myself. You know? I was like,
of course.
Yeah. I mean, if I don't do it, I still have this on that. I can do this on that, right? Now I'm still like that, but even more like I'm even more like relaxed. Like, even if things don't work out, I think I'm gonna be fine because like
I'm similar, like stoicism, right? You're stoic. Like whatever happens, you're gonna be fine with it. If you lose
is it
that's called stoicism. Yeah.
okay?
Like if you lose your fucking right arm tomorrow, then it's like, well, you're gonna be sad for like a couple of days, but then you're gonna be like, well, I mean, life is gonna go on, so I'm just gonna keep doing me. You know what I mean?
Yeah, and just accept
So-
whatever you have.
Yeah. I don't get like I'm not to make it about me. Sorry, but like,
Yeah, that's fine.
I don't get too mad about things anymore. I kind of accept things the way they are, I guess.
Yeah, of course, like just accepting would be bad because like you means you're just living your life passively. But you like as you do your stuff, you also like you understand like the consequences and the good things that can happen, the bad things that can happen. So
Like I understand that I'm gonna do my best. You know what I mean? But I understand that no matter how hard I try, some things might not happen. And that's fine. So whenever something bad happens, I'm like, well, I'm doing my best. So as long as I can say I do my best, then
but
I'm
at
fine.
the same time, there's also that thing that to accomplish some of this stuff, you need to sacrifice. Did you just fart?
Yep.
Dude, you should put a mic on your seat too, so people can enjoy. I was saying. Oh yeah, the fact that like to accomplish some of this stuff, like you have to sacrifice a lot, right? Like some things you can only do if you really just do only that for like I don't know years and stuff like that, right? So it means you have to sacrifice, I don't know, your social life, your love life, your whatever, getting kids or making a family, right?
It has to be worth the energy investment and like the sacrifice, right?
Yeah. And I think I don't like that. Like I think I don't think that anything in life, like any whatever big accomplishment that needs this much sacrifice, I don't think it's worth it. I think it's way better to just
find a place where you can like have your healthy like social family life.
You need to be healthy, like mentally and like I don't know, like your stable health life is way more important than whatever accomplishment you're looking for. I think so. Like because like a lot of like movies and stuff like even manga usually like they just they promote the idea that this guy he sacrificed all his life to make this thing, which is amazing.
He had one goal. And he sacrificed everything for that one goal and he made it.
He's now a billionaire or whatever.
He's so awesome. You know what I mean? He's like
that's fucking bullshit.
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
No, same. 100%.
So yeah, that too.
Cool. How's it speaking English?
It's not that hard.
You're doing good. Right, I think you're doing good. Yeah. I was just wondering, like, because you haven't spoken English probably for like 3 months.
That's true. We went to London a couple of days.
Oh yeah, I saw that.
I say thank you.
Was it fun?
And I want to have this cup of tea and like I say some couple words in English.
Wow.
In England. I like London. Like I remember it differently. I remember it was like way grayer and way boring, more boring that I saw it. It's so much clean. Like everything it's just as clean as Tokyo. Yeah, it's super clean.
I didn't know that.
And man, they have money. Man, everybody has fucking. It's a rich city. Like you can see because in
the center, I guess. Yeah.
Of course. I'm just generalizing.
Not if you go to Hackney, but like
But yeah, like I'm reading like because like they're not in Europe anymore. They have their own currency still. And then I've read a little bit that they're like allowing for billionaires to just move there. Just to move their capital in London. Like just making it easier and easier to make it so that London becomes like a paradise, like how you say, a fiscal paradise?
A tax paradise.
Tax paradise, right?
Oh, that's kind of sad.
So that's why it feels like so much money around, and everything is so fucking expensive. Like I didn't remember it was so expensive, like because I was in Milan, but everything is crazy expensive compared to other cities in Italy.
Right.
Like even but
isn't all of Europe more expensive now? That's what I keep hearing. Like my European friends keep saying, like,
I think so.
Inflation.
I think so. Yeah. Plus, like Milan as a city is just crazy. Like, because like they have it's the only city in Italy that actually has like a European appeal. Let's say.
Yeah.
Like for events stuff, because they have the fashion week, they have a design week, they have like the what do you call it? Interior design fucking things. Like they have a lot of events about almost all, like food stuff. Like almost everything happens in Milan, right?
Yeah.
So and since they have all these events around all around here, like prices of rent and hotels is like just it's crazy. Like what we paid 1 month of rent in Milan.
Yeah.
It was double what we pay in Tokyo
Really?
for a fucking shitty house. It was like, of course, bigger than Tokyo house, which
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
easy to get because everything is small here. The ceilings are so fucking small, man. When I came back yesterday
To your own apartment?
Yeah, after 3 months away, for the first time, like I saw the house as a man. It feels like you're a hobbit in a hobbit house.
Really? Is it that
Everything
big?
is smaller, man.
Really?
Like even the fridge is like a little bit of little fridge, and then you have this little sink and these little seats and these little tables.
I thought that was weird too in the Netherlands. Like one specific thing I remember for some reason is like when you go to the supermarket, you get the little the thing the troll how do you say that?
Yeah.
The thing
the cart. Well, I don't know.
little cart.
Yeah.
They were so huge. The carts were so fucking big, and I was like, "What the fuck? Why are these carts so fucking large? Like you can fit 2 people in these fucking things."
I mean, you remember when we went to the American base?
Yeah.
The American sizes, the regular sizes, like fucking huge.
Yep. Yeah.
Everything
True.
is smaller here. Like, you don't realize it because when you live here, you just get
It becomes
used to
normal.
it.
Yeah.
Yeah. But everything is small. Even the house is like ceiling is so fucking small.
Yep.
That's really suffocating, you know.
Yep.
Like I really like me and Belly are feeling like after living like a month in Milan where ceilings are so much high, even though the house wasn't that new. But man, like, I mean, apart from like space, everything is like just old, you know, like because like you feel like Japan is just way ahead of everybody else, right?
Yeah.
And I don't know, was too expensive. I think Milan, even like trains and restaurants are so fucking expensive, and usually they're not worth what you're paying.
Yeah.
Instead, like, I mean, of course I have the bias of Belly because she loves Rome so much, so she always says Rome is better, but I have to say she was right on this. Like,
Really?
when we ate in Rome, even if you go like in a random place, search on Google Maps, like you say on Google Maps looks like a good place, you go there, you 100% you're gonna like it. Whether if you're in Milan, if you go to a good place on Google Maps, man, chances are it's gonna be shitty. Like for one reason or another.
Isn't that because it's the capital and there's just more quality?
I think it has to do with the like food tradition. Like
okay, just the
South,
culture.
Yeah, South is like usually you eat better.
Okay.
Because they have less like original stuff. I say on the north, like they have they have a very few stuff that they make only like risotto and like little stuff, right? Whether in South, all worldwide famous stuff are usually from the South, right? Mozzarella and pizza, like carbonara, matriciana is always from the South.
Yep.
And even when you go eat their traditional stuff, it's not 100% sure you're gonna like it, right? And also one thing that we found out that in Milan, man, out of like let's say 10 restaurants we went, like 7 service was fucking, they sucked. People just don't know how to fucking deal with customers. They're so rude as fuck, and it's just crazy. Why you have to be so fucking rude? There's like one of Betty's friend. She was talking that lives in Milan, told her that maybe it's because after COVID, a lot of people lost their jobs, and they had to just become a waiter or something like that, just to live their life. So they don't know how to deal with people because they've never been in this business before, right?
Yeah.
So that's like an excuse you can find for their rudeness. Because man, wherever we went, like 7 out of 10, I'm telling you, people are just, they don't look at you. If you're waiting to take an order, they just they pretend they don't look at you.
Really?
They take the order, they don't say thank you or anything. They just when you enter the restaurant, it takes like maybe 5 minutes for people to actually come to you and say, yeah, you can sit here.
Does the food take long as well?
Food takes didn't take. Sometimes it took long, but wasn't the biggest deal. I say. I think it's like really like the way people approach you. Did
you cook a lot?
Actually, not that much.
Okay.
We ate a lot of ham, this kind of stuff, like because it's cheap and
just like stuff you can buy and have in the house.
Yeah, you buy it at the supermarket and you just like fresh cheese, fresh ham, like
that makes sense. Yeah,
that kind of stuff. Because like you were out like all day from morning till like evening, and then we came back and you were too tired to just cook.
Yeah.
So we only made like pasta and like. We cooked maybe only a few times. Usually it's just, like salads and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But yeah, the best thing, I think the best thing overall, the things that I miss the most about Italy, even now, is just supermarkets, man.
Really?
Things are so much better. Like, they're so much healthier too, because they have less shit inside. In Japan, their fucking stuff they have a huge list of things that are gonna kill you one day.
Yeah, yeah.
So you feel like you're eating healthier, even if it's like stuff that's, it's not 100% fresh, but it still has less addictive inside. And of course, choice is so much higher, and they're bigger, and they're, of course, like, it's also because like I'm used to those tastes. Like, I'm used to eating that kind of stuff. So for me, it's like just way better, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Because I'm not Japanese, I'm not used to the Japanese supermarket's taste. But even like, the same stuff from Italy and Japan is just incomparable. Like,
yeah, I can imagine.
Even like fresh fruit and fresh vegetables, I guess you can't even compare. Like, tomatoes in Japan, they fucking suck, man. They don't have the right climate to grow it. I know it's like, it's not their fault. That the country is in this latitude, and they have this kind of winds and this kind of soil,
right?
And that's the tomatoes you're gonna get. Whether tomatoes from Italy, you eat it fresh, it's just totally different thing.
Really?
So much more delicious.
Now I want to have an Italian tomato.
Yeah, man. It's just also cheaper. It's so much cheaper to just buy stuff and use Italian supermarket rather than in Japan.
Yeah.
And the opposite is like, it's so much cheaper to eat outside in Japan rather than it is in Italy. I found out that if you eat outside in Italy, you always pay cover charge wherever you are, and you always pay for water plus whatever you get. So at least you're gonna spend like 30 euros, let's say, even if you go to lunch, which 30 euros is a lot of money every day for lunch. Whether in Japan, you can go, if you want to be super cheap, you can go 300 yen Matsuya. You can at least have lunch, right? It's not great, but still. Well, even like 1,000 yen, you can find something good. Like, you can go to Negishi, you can go to Otoya. It's rather good,
So it's more expensive.
It's way more expensive in Italy to eat outside. Yeah. But supermarkets are so cheap, man. Like, it's great. What's the best?
I know, that's why so many people cook, right? Like, back home, like in Europe, everybody cooks all the fucking time.
Yeah.
Whereas here, it's every day. It's like, where are we going? You know what I mean?
Exactly.
So,
yeah.
I like that though. But after a while, going to Negishi and Otoya all the time, like, gets boring.
Of course, yeah. So that's exactly what happens to us, right? Like, of course, it's cheaper to eat outside, but you get used to that restaurant, you get used to that one, you get used to that one, then you go like, I want to eat better. What should I do? You have to pay more money.
Yeah, and then it becomes expensive. Then it becomes like European prices, right?
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, makes sense.
But yeah, it was great. Yeah, like
cool. I'm so glad you had a good experience in Italy.
Yeah, like as I was saying, like my idea as I got stuck in Italy was like as this opportunity that Belly wanted to go to Milan came up, I was like, that's actually great, because like we both want to like one day, like our ideal life will be to spend half time in Japan, half time in Italy. Spend no, it doesn't have to be Italy or Japan, but half in one country, half in another country.
Yeah, same.
Because if you're stuck in one country, you're gonna hate it sooner or later, even if it's Japan or even if it's Italy.
Yeah.
So like, since ideally we want to we want to get to that point, like if we don't start living in other countries, you're never going to develop like connections, work connections, and get the chances that you need to work in other countries too, right? So like for your case, it's easier because I think if you become a programmer, you can go work from wherever.
Yeah, almost all the jobs can you let you go like remote.
Yeah, I have a friend that just is going to do this exactly. Like, he went to the Santiago, what do you call it? Santiago, there's a walk, like a fucking, there's a, like, how do you call it?
Idea. Where is it?
It's a thing that they walk throughout Spain, from a city to Santiago.
Oh, okay.
It's a famous thing. I don't know how to say it in English, but well, he did this thing. You walk for like, say, a month. You walk from this city to the other side of Spain. Yeah. And you get there, right? He was doing this, and then he's gonna I think he's gonna like buy a van or a motorhome and just gonna work from there. Like he does the job that you do.
Fun, yeah.
And he's gonna work from there because his boss, the bank that he works for, said you can work from anywhere, but it has to be in Europe. because they're
Yeah.
scared for him to go anywhere else. But
Right.
as long as you're in Europe, you can go from anywhere. So he's just gonna go, okay, I'm gonna buy a motorhome and just work from my motorhome
Fun.
and just travel around,
Yeah.
which is fucking great. You know, it's actually my fucking ideal too. Like not
Yeah.
in a motorhome, but you know, just being
Yeah, like
able
just being
to,
around and going anywhere whenever you want.
yeah, because
Yeah.
like especially if you work in an artistic field, it's just much better to just get different inputs for different
Yeah,
cultures.
because it
and-
helps you so much to like internalize like different like vibes and everything.
Yeah,
like, or
yeah,
get
yeah,
inspiration from everything.
Because if you get stuck in a place, you just get stressed, you get like monotony kicks in, and then you just don't want to work anymore.
Yep.
I could never just stay in Japan for 20 years in my little small room drawing manga for the rest of my life. That's not me.
Hmm.
So since I want to do this, I wanted to try and live in Italy as well. I was like, yeah, it's a great opportunity. You know, we're going to see how it goes. Went great. We just, of course, you need to figure out the money situation. Because like, of course, it's gonna be expensive to just travel around all year, right?
Yeah.
So we're gonna try and figure it out from now on. But we had the first experience. I think we're gonna try again in February and March. For this time, maybe for 2 months instead of one. Because like she needs more time to work as a model. You know, right? The more you are in a country, the more chances you get, and the more they see you, the more opportunities you get, right? If you leave like in a month, you arrive at the beginning of the month, 1 week to just people to see your face, 2 weeks to actually do castings, auditions, and stuff like that, to actually have a chance at getting jobs. But then the last week, it's useless because like even if you have a possible job the last week, it's gonna be for the next month, right? And you're gonna leave. So
every
it's
time.
not, even if you go 1 month, it's gonna be 2 weeks of actually possible jobs. Right?
Yeah, true.
So you have to stay long. And for me, it's like I think as long as I have a manga going on,
Yeah, you're
I
gonna
can
get
just
your
go.
thing.
Yeah.
Because you're pretty autonomous. You do all your work pretty much by yourself. You
Yeah.
reach out to people when you need, but you don't have to see them in person.
Yeah,
so.
exactly. I think for this one, I'm gonna do everything by myself. I don't
Nice.
I don't think
Even
I'm
the
gonna,
backgrounds and stuff?
Yeah. I think I'm gonna do the backgrounds too.
Cool.
Because we're gonna produce it in a different way. I'm gonna write like a whole volume.
Yeah.
Gonna get an okay because I have to get an okay from the family.
Yeah.
And see as soon as they say like the contents are fine with us, then I'm gonna draw it.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna have time to just draw it properly, write it properly, and then draw it properly afterwards. So and then we publish it in weekly or whatever monthly installments. So since the production is way looser, I'm gonna be able to do it by myself.
Nice.
Which is perfect because if I wanna work alone, wanna work anywhere else, just need to care about myself, my own schedule, right?
Yeah.
Unfortunately, I couldn't start already in Milan. That was my idea. I was like, okay.
Yeah. So what were you doing all the time when Belly was working and stuff?
Well, Belly actually even brought my computer from Japan.
Oh,
too,
okay.
because I didn't have it
Yeah.
with me because I was supposed to just stay 2 weeks, right?
Right.
So I only had my iPad.
Yeah.
And I can kind of do it on my iPad too. But I was like, oh shit, if these things happen, because things were kind of moving faster at one point. I was like, oh shit, I might have to start the manga in September.
Yeah.
And I was, oh shit, if I have to start manga in September, how am I gonna draw it without my computer? Because like I have the iPad, I can kind of do it, but it's not gonna be as good as I can make it on a computer, right?
Yeah.
So I have to bring my computer. Yeah, I'm gonna bring your computer. And then she brought my computer in September and nothing happened. So fuck it, I couldn't draw anything. So what I did was like, basically, I was her manager in a way. I just went with her to every casting she had.
Really?
Just to see how it is. Man, it's crazy. There's so many fucking models, man.
Really?
During Fashion Week, Japan is really.
I saw
way
something
behind.
that she did on Instagram where it was like 1 million fucking models.
Yes, I was there. Almost every audition was like that.
Really?
Like, unless the ones that they pre-select you, like you already are in the list, and then you go, and it's only like 20 people.
Yep.
And you have even higher chances of getting it.
Yeah.
But open casting is just crazy. Like, you get 100, 200, 300 models. And since it's for fashion shows, where they need a lot of models, of course they're gonna call a lot more models to choose from, right? So I remember I was like, one time I was there. And it was always random houses in Milan, So it was also a good way to just see the city. For me it was like, okay, let's see where we go today. It was fun just to see, to learn about the city because I never lived to and never actually been there for a long time. I was just, she goes to the casting and I sit outside and just see these models come, and then most of the time it's like, oh, where is the casting? Oh, it's gone this way on the left. And just giving in, directions to people like, this way on the left.
You're just a staff member at that point.
Yeah, when I was trying to play Magic, like with my phone like this, trying to concentrate on the game, and then this model comes to bother me. This beautiful model comes to bother me and go, oh, fuck it. Well, on the left. I can play my fucking game.
Yep.
But any other guy would be like, oh shit, let me try to do stuff here, right? But yeah, a lot of beautiful women and a lot of weird guys and like weird PR people. I don't know. It was funny to see like their interaction, and like usually you can see also the target, like the kind of models they like in Milan. It's usually blonde,
really
skinny, and fucking tall.
Yeah,
it's like I'll say like from my point of view, like more than half of the models that work in Milan, they're not that beautiful. Like they're just tall and skinny,
right?
Which is kind of, I don't know. What's the
point? They just fit that
like,
one mold of tall and skinny.
Yeah, like I don't understand. Like what's behind the like who chooses this kind of model? Like why do you like tall and skinny people? Like why is that the standard? Who decides? That's not, for example, my type of like beautiful women. I will whatever. Let's say I have a brand. I would never get those kind of models, right? I don't know where this starts, but like. I don't know enough about it. But Gucci did a fucking amazing thing. Gucci did like a show where they hired twins.
Oh, cool!
For, like different races, these different like countries and stuff, but they are all twins.
All twins.
And the fucking coincidence, like my friends from Abruzzo. Yeah. They came for a weekend to meet me in Milan. Yeah. And they came to Milan, so they booked an hotel. The hotel that they booked was the hotel where Gucci had all the twin models stay.
Really? So they were just twins and them?
Yeah, they said like, we arrived at this fucking hotel. There was twins models everywhere. We felt like we were getting crazy because like you feel like you're seeing double. Yeah. And it's like everywhere. People dressed the same. Oh shit. Same fucking face. Different like black Afro guy. Yeah. Two guys, and then blonde skinny Russian girl. Two girls, same hair, same dress. And they're like. Wherever you go to the toilet, you turn around a corner and then there's like two models walking. It felt like a horror movie in a way. Yeah. And then you see it on the runway. Oh, that's the guy that I saw in your hotel. I went there too because like when they left, I went to help them pick up luggage, and I saw it too. Man, it's crazy. You see all these twins everywhere talking to each other, always together, hand in hand. Some people hand in hand. Yeah. Oh man, but you see, like Gucci always does crazy stuff. It's funny. It's interesting, right? But there are other brands. It's just fucking you see skinny models walking. It's fucking boring as fuck. And,
no, that's cool.
But yeah, she did Moncler. Also did a kind of interesting stuff. They hired like, the coat brand.
Yeah, Moncler. Yeah,
Saint Laurent brand, and like they had like the 70th anniversary that year. So they hired, since the company was established in 1952, when you're that rich and you have this money, you can just do this kind of stuff. They hired 1,952 models and performers.
Really?
Just because, you can.
1,952?
Yeah, just because, imagine this guy, this Italian guy is one of the richest men in the world. Yeah. He just goes like, oh, what can I do for my 70? Oh, 1955, 52. What about we hire 1,952 people to work for us and like rent Piazza Duomo, which is fucking, the center of Milan? Yeah. That's only that. I don't know how much he paid just to rent that for like 2 days. Maybe like 30 million euros or something like that.
Really?
It's probably, yeah, man.
Jesus Christ.
I mean, I Googled like how much this guy makes every year, how much Moncler sells every year. It's like 3 billion.
Wow.
Bro, 3 billion is like for him. Yeah. I think these people is just...
It's like whatever.
Well, sure, whatever. And then, everybody got the outfit too. Right. Which is fucking $3,000.
You get to keep it?
You get to keep it. Everybody, 1,000.
That's why I see Belly in all your stories dressed in white.
Yeah. And also, you keep seeing people that work at the show around Milan with the outfit. Because he was there too.
Of course, of course.
Yeah. I was even at the airport when I was leaving. I turned around. There was a guy, like a black dude, I hear like his boot like he was putting his boot on the seat just to relax. I was like, I heard the boot. I was like, huh? I see the boot. Oh shit, the Moncler boot. Then I go and I watch the pants, white pants. This Moncler pants. I look at him, Moncler outfit. That's the guy.
No.
He was working there too.
That's funny.
You can kind of, they have like this connection, these 1,950 people forever, where they've been there. They have,
and they all have the outfit,
and it's like limited edition. So like they can only have it. This one, right? And then especially the day when the show finished, you can see around Milan people spreading all these like white coats are going around Milan, with the hat. Oh, it was funny. The show itself wasn't that great. I think it was funnier more enjoyable to do it rather than to see it.
Yeah.
Because it was a fucking rainy day, and I was like, of course I was there to see Belly, right? I couldn't see it at all because it was, almost 2,000 people working. So it's just
all the same outfit.
The same outfit. So it's difficult to understand who is who. Plus all the crowd, because it was open for everybody, right? And it was in the main square of Milan. And it was in a freaking Saturday. So a bunch of people, tourists, people from all over the world. So we were all packed in this fucking square. I stood there for like 2 hours waiting just to get a fucking seat to see. And at the end, I had to see it through a maxi screen because it was impossible to see in person. But I wanted to see in person. I'm there because it wasn't on a stage. It was on the ground.
Just right there.
So it's impossible to see. You have people in front of you. Even if you're tall, it's possible to see, right?
Yeah.
So I'm watching this screen in the middle of the square with the rain falling sometimes. So people with fucking umbrella getting soaked in rain. And of course, you hear the music with the big fucking subwoofer and the stereo stuff. It was cool to hear the music. There was like the first ballerina of Scala of Milan. It was kind of cool. And what I was saying, and then for like 1 hour, it was like VIPs come. You have the maxi screen with the VIPs come with the black car. Yeah. And then it's Anne Hathaway walking, and then she's like,
was it really?
Yeah, she was there. Huh. It was like Pharrell Williams.
Pharrell Williams.
The little guy walking in. Yeah. Comes up. Basically, they come out. They take a picture, and then they go up on the terrace. Where you really felt like you can actually feel. The difference in classes. Yeah, like
right. Because they go up to something.
Yeah, the poor down in the rain, soaked in rain, looking at the screen with the projection of this VIP coming out of a car, walking with security, going up like one of the most expensive terraces.
And you're out there in the fucking rain.
Yeah, and they come up to the terrace, they go like, hi, and then you go, hi, I love you. People going, I love you, shit like that. There was like one of the BTS guys too, and people are going crazy. Yeah. And then a bunch of rappers that I don't know about.
I wonder who.
I think I'll show you later. And then, people that I knew was just Anne Hathaway and Pharrell Williams.
Yeah, right.
And the funny thing is like the owner of the brand only took a picture with one guy, Pharrell Williams.
Really?
He didn't take a picture with anybody else.
He was like, whatever, fuck it.
Yeah, he took a picture with everybody at the end. But like the one that he only asked the picture together was Pharrell Williams.
Nice.
I think it was the only
we only cared
about, right?
Yeah.
It was like one big Italian rapper at the time. It still right now was there too, but nobody really gave a shit about him. And so you see all these VIPs. You wait for 1 hour. They go up. They go up. Now we're gonna start, right? No, after like 30 minutes, everybody comes back down again to take a picture all together. So I think up they were like taking pictures and doing PR stuff. Right? So they got money. Like he paid money for these guys too, just to show up. Yep. And I was like, what? Like what the fuck is like?
Yeah. What is the point?
What's the point, right? Like you can pay. You don't pay all these people. You pay, I don't know, one artist. You pay whatever, Lady Gaga. You pay Kanye, whatever, to just show up and sing or something like that. It would be fucking amazing, right?
That'd be cool. Yeah.
That'd be historical. People can actually enjoy something, right? Instead, you just have these people show up, take a picture, go up, they go down, take a picture, and go back and go home, right? Fucking pay a good artist or somebody that actually people gives a shit about.
Yeah, to do like actual performance, like actually a thing.
When you have the fucking money to use, why don't you do it, right?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't know how much you should pay Kanye to play one song, or half a song in the center of Milan. Even if he wants $100 million, I think you can pay him.
Right.
It's $100 million for you is fucking nothing, man. I would have done that instead of paying all this.
Yeah, at least make it a thing. Yeah.
Yeah,
make it just some weird influencer. Blah.
Yeah. So I was kind of sucked. Like,
yeah, I can see that.
2 hours to see nothing. And all right. but at least she was happy. For her it was great. She said like it was a great experience doing it. I can understand that, and I can kind of put myself in her shoes. Being
of course.
there at school with the outfit, everybody looking at you and stuff like that. Yeah, for us watching, it's like luckily it's finished. Like I just couldn't take it anymore.
Yeah,
so
right.
tired. People like fainting. It was like a girl fainted.
Really?
She had to eat. I'm starving. I just fucking go eat that. Just don't stay here. She pretended like she wanted to eat and she wanted like security to bring her food. Like nobody's gonna bring you food. Just fucking they're gonna take you away. And then they took her away. It was so weird. Like these people, man. Yeah, it was interesting.
Cool.
It's interesting to see like the good side and bad side of Italy and get a different perspective of of living outside. I kind of missed living in Italy. I think like I still kind of think if I don't know if we had the possibility, I think we would have stayed longer, and I think I would have stayed longer too. Yeah, because I miss Tokyo, but honestly not that much. Like it's tough to say, but like I think it's just more like enjoyable like living in Italy or in Europe, because like even just friends, like for example like in her case like she has almost 0 friends in Tokyo, right? And I have like you and Shun, like I have 2 friends, like good friends, right? Which is fucking crazy. Like been here for 8 years, only have 2 friends. I mean,
I can see it.
Of course, it depends on the way you experience.
Yeah, you have to
right?
look for it, and you have to like, that makes sense.
I mean, I can see like you have way more friends than me because like you're so much more sociable and stuff like that, right? But it shouldn't be that hard, like because like we've been in Milan for like only 1 month, and I met so many people, like even just friends that I already have. Everybody came to meet me so easily in Milan, right? Because like it's close, it's Italy, right? But if I'm in Tokyo, I'm never gonna meet anybody, right? Yeah, it's too far away.
Yeah.
And for her, like she made like 3 friends super easily, good friends, because she actually enjoyed hanging out.
That's fun.
Like that.
Yeah.
Whether in Japan, it's so hard for her to make friends because like even just in the modeling business, like. There's like people are just they suck, they're
low key,
they're like so into themselves and stuff like that.
Yeah, I find it really hard to find people that I really really vibe with and like actually want to meet. Like I've been noticing something about myself lately where like I go out and we go out to like Miyashita Park or something, like we're out hanging out. I'm like, man, I don't care about any people around me. Like I have my close friends with me and I love them. But I do not want to meet any new people here because everybody like, just statistically, so many people that you meet are like not interesting. You know what I mean? You just don't have the same vibe.
Yeah.
So
I think the social side is actually so much better in Italy, like in Europe and in general. Like
I can see that.
Because like I don't know, maybe because we are from Italy. I think that's the thing, the main thing. Because like we're used to a different type of people. Like we're used to a different type of vibe and different type of. It's just so much easier. That's why also we mostly make friends with foreigners in Tokyo too. Like it's very hard to make friends with Japanese.
Where are our Japanese friends? You have one. You have Shun.
But it's like
50% of your friends here are Japanese.
Yeah, but he's like very foreigner kind of guy. Like he's not really Japanese.
I've been here almost 6 years. It's so easy to be friends with me. Where are my Japanese friends?
Yeah,
where are they?
So I don't know. Like it was strange because like so I go to Italy. I don't miss Tokyo at first, which is strange. Usually I get Tokyo homesick very soon. I didn't get it straight away because like we were doing so many different things and going so many different places. It was so much fun. Then I cannot go back to Tokyo and I get really Tokyo homesick. I was like, shit, I want to go back. She's going back. I want to go back. And then 3 days passed. I'm in my hometown with my family and my grandmother. They cook for me, everything. I don't have to do anything. I don't have to cook. I don't have to clean. It's super stupid, but like this stuff, like
small stuff,
you kind of feel like you're a teenager again. It kind of feels bad to just sit back and just enjoy teenage 2.0.
Yeah.
And then 1 month goes by, and then I got used to just seeing my friends every day, after dinner, when they finish work, we just go meet for ice cream at the beach or something like that.
Yeah.
Every freaking day, and
Yeah,
in the
yeah.
weekends we can go in the mountains and stuff like that.
Mm.
Like so easy to meet friends. I got used to that. I got used to this lifestyle to like just to be lazy, eat whatever I want, whenever I want, just not worry about paying taxes and paying rents and paying stuff, even though I was paying it in Japan, of course.
Yeah, yeah.
So I got used to that, and I didn't miss Tokyo anymore.
Hmm.
But I also wasn't looking forward to go to Milan because I didn't really like the city. I still don't like the city much.
Hmm.
So I go to Milan, and as soon as I go to Milan, I'm happy to meet Belly, but I'm like, I miss my hometown. Like I miss just being, there, being able to go to the beach and see my friends. Now I'm with Milan, we're together, but what do we do? Like, this fucking city is great, it's dirty, it's dangerous.
Yeah.
Fucking sucks, right?
Hmm.
And then a month goes by in Milan, and I come back to Tokyo, and I'm like, oh man, I miss Milan.
Oh,
I
shit.
miss just going to the supermarket and just be together and take the tram.
I guess you had a really good. I guess you had a really good just every place for you was good then.
Yeah, I think so, right?
Rome was good. Milan was good.
That's why like.
Forza Cescia was good. I'm always scared I'm not pronouncing it right.
Forza Cescia, yeah, you say it right. But it's I don't know.
Nice.
Everything is just too much, a little bit too short. I think like should have been a little bit longer. But
Well, maybe this upcoming year you guys can go again.
Yeah.
If she can get like invited to the agency again, would you go with her?
I think so. I think I will go. Like I got a like a job opportunity in Europe that I'm gonna be able to go to for free because they're gonna pay me for the travel expenses and everything. So
okay,
I will be able to go back.
Yeah.
We just need to find out if she can go back as well, and then we just match
go
the
together,
dates
match the
and
schedule. Yeah,
and just go together again. So if that could be like kind of a destiny, like it's like we've been once, and then you get this job opportunity. I got the job opportunity, and then she's at an agency there, so we can kind of make it work one more time, and then we see from there what happens, right? So yeah, I kind of think I want to do that. I think like also another thing that made me feel like makes me feel safe is like the fact that I don't know, like this month that I spent in my hometown made me feel like even if everything goes to shit, like in Tokyo, I don't know, I broke my arm, I cannot draw anymore, whatever. Yeah. I can always go back to my hometown and just to have a family that's like something that you should never be take for granted. I agree. The fact that you remember family is really important. So like this month and a half, like. Kind of rebuilding the relationship with my family was really important. Like being there for them was also was really good for me. And I think like makes you feel like it's always a place you can go back to. Which is it's not not everybody has that. So
for sure.
So
definitely.
Like I remember when you said that you when you went back for one year in your hometown, like. I don't know, you enjoyed it a lot and you like what did you say? You said then
it was actually a great time. Like it was weird being confronted again with being back home and being a teenager again because I had some bad times with my mom back like in my youth. But at the same time it was like it feels like exactly like you say, you can always go back there. And I've actually lately been like pretty homesick for the Netherlands. And so I don't know, it's just a really great place. I don't know if I love living in my hometown. I don't think I'll ever live there again, but I would like to be closer. I would like to like be able to go there whenever I want.
I think I remember what you talked about when you talked about it. And I was like, I think I lived that for shorter.
Yeah.
When I went back to it, I was like, it's not bad. Like it's of course it's not great. I can never be here for a whole year or like forever with my family. Like I cannot go back to being a teenager full time. But it's great to just, for a few months or a couple months being there every year. That would be great. So I'm thinking like, I'm lucky enough that I can do that. Like if I want to live for a month and just stay with my family, I just pay the rent in Tokyo. I paid zero rent in Italy. So I can kind of afford it, wouldn't be a waste of money. Whether, not everybody has that. So, I'm really thankful. I got really thankful for this. I also like, I got to like my hometown a lot more. Like,
Nice, because you used to look back at it and like as sort of a depressing place, right?
yeah. Like, I don't know. I guess I was just living there for too long. You know.
Did you go to a bar yet?
I went to a bar, man.
Did you go to your first bar in your hometown?
So basically, I had an interview with like the NHK of Italy. It's called.
Oh
Rai.
yeah. I remember.
So they came to interview me, which was great. You know, I was like, oh, nice. Like they have this, somebody's interested in this story, right?
Yeah.
So they came all the way from Rome to Fostagese to shoot these videos, right? It was so weird because I was like these huge cameras like in the center of my hometown. There's me walking and all this
everyone's like
grumpy old guys at the bars like looking at me like, who the fuck is that guy? What is he doing?
Yeah.
I was like, oh shit, it's so embarrassing. Let's pretend that I know how I walk. Shooting this stuff. And then when we finished shooting, we went to a bar and I took a bottle of water.
What? Did you really?
Yeah.
Fuck off.
Yeah, I just took water. I didn't want to, because they were
Why?
paying for me. I didn't want to, get anything.
You don't want to have a beer?
Nah, they were getting water too. So I was like,
oh, they were getting water.
One guy I think took a beer, but I didn't feel like drinking beer.
If they have to do it too, right? They have to do it too. Yeah.
I didn't want to be like that. But I actually got into so basically this thing happened because like my uncle works in the city hall of my hometown. So it's always like around the, what do you call it, mayor?
Yeah.
So the mayor already wanted to meet me when everything happened in Japan, and he got news for my manga was in Italy. He knew that I was from Fostagese. I was like, yeah, I want to meet him. But he was in Tokyo. I couldn't do it, right? And then he heard that I was back for a month, and my uncle was like, yeah, he wants to meet you. You should go. Fuck, I have to go. Yeah, I want to do an interview for this like local newspaper. I want to do an interview. Oh, sure, let's do a fucking thing. I didn't want to do it all, man. Like, I'm just sick of all the interviews. Like, after a while, it's always the same fucking thing. And
same questions.
And I feel like
So why did you want to become a mangaka?
Yeah, always. And then, I don't have anything new to promote. Like, it's always still Mingo. I feel like it's enough. I feel like people might think, oh, this guy is still fucking doing this with this manga. Like, he doesn't want to work anymore.
Imagine being Coldplay and it's 25 years later and you still have to play Yellow.
No, man. Well, I mean,
that would suck so much. But they do it.
But they make a lot of money doing that.
No, I know. But
I know.
You would be the same way. Even if you were like Coldplay fucking millions of dollars, you'd be like, I'm not fucking playing Yellow anymore.
Yeah.
So it's the same feeling, right?
Anyway, so I did it. I was like, yeah, let's fucking go to the city hall. Let's go walk there. And I go there, and there was the guy with the fucking phone shooting a video. It wasn't for a newspaper. It was like for a TV. Or like a local TV.
Really?
Oh shit, man! Like I was like, luckily I didn't come with flip flops. I was like, because I was living my life with beach costume and flip flops. I wasn't changing even clothes every day. I was just go to the beach and just stay like that. I was like, thankfully I put pants and a fucking pair of shoes for this thing. Because I thought it wasn't any video, right? So this guy's taking a video. Okay, like I'm kind of okay as the way I'm dressed. And he's asking me questions, and like with his microphone is basically the cable for his earphones. Is the microphone, super like cheap
so
shit,
low
right?
budget,
low budget shit. And I was like, okay, maybe he's thinking this video is gonna go on whatever newspaper website, right? It was on the fucking news, look a TV news,
Nice.
I was like, oh shit, that's on TV now. It was so embarrassing. And my grandmother, she was so happy.
Really?
My grandmama, she was like, because she watches that channel, right? She was like, oh, you gotta be there. Like, she's like the number one fan that I have, I think. Like, everything,
cute.
every news I get, everything.
That's cute.
Takes the kind of classical thing you see in the movies.
She cuts it out. Puts it on somewhere.
Yeah, she was like, hey, you wanna have it? No, you keep it. I don't need it. My picture with the mayor. I fucking need this. You keep this. I hate that guy. So after this interview, I meet the mayor. Right? He's talking with him, telling him my story. I was like, yeah, I'm gonna give you, I'm gonna make for you an honorable whatever prize or something like that. He wants to give me a prize for something, right?
Yeah.
Like, I don't know, don't give me. I don't deserve anything. Yeah, when I make maybe a new one or something better, sure I will get it for I'll pleasantly get it. Yeah, I'm gonna make you something. So he's making me all these promises, right? But luckily I tell him like, no, let's wait for the next one. I don't want to get any fucking stupid prizes. It's not even a prize. It's like if you get a prize, you get
It's
money,
like an
right?
honorary
Honorary mention thing.
Someone who in the city who did something cool.
Exactly. Yeah. So you get no money. You just get fucking thing and you put it in your home.
Right.
I don't really care about it. And then like the next day he calls me and he goes, yo, there's a Raidue, which is like, national television wants to interview you too, because they saw the thing on regular television and wanted to interview you. Oh, you're okay with that? Yeah, sure, let's do it. Okay, then they're gonna call you and they're gonna arrange it. And then he calls me, we arrange it. So basically we arrange the time and day.
Yeah.
What happens is like this guy comes, like it was like 2 weeks afterwards, and they go like, we come like at 3 p.m. this day, right?
Yeah.
So I wake up waiting for them to call me at 2 to tell me exact location where to go. I was on my bicycle, And he goes, yeah, we just finished shooting something like some scenery of yours for such as we are at the beach here in this place. Oh, sure. I'm gonna come. Let's meet there. You can come. No rush. Just come. Okay. Take my bicycle. I just go, slowly.
Yeah.
I go there. I arrived at this beach. There's this restaurant near the beach. I go there, park my bike, like, with a fucking bag.
Yeah.
Fucking children's bicycle.
Yeah.
And I see them at this restaurant, in this big table, everybody just with their belly like this.
Really?
They fucking ate all the fish, seafood, the good stuff, the desserts and the drinks. Everybody, they're like belly, they're full, they're so happy. Yeah. I arrived there and they're like, and the mayor is there too.
Okay.
Fucking mayor with the belly, nice, he ate, very fun, nice, very good. I go, fuck. I'm the point of all this, right? Like, you came here because I'm from this town, right? Otherwise, you would never came here to fucking shoot this shit. Why didn't you fucking invite me to lunch too?
Yeah, true.
Man, that felt so fucking bad. I was like, this fucking guy, this fucking mayor, he used me like just to get promotion for his city, promotion for the restaurant because he's gonna shoot at the restaurant too. And this restaurant, like, they have connections,
Right.
So he got all the stuff. And then he goes, thank you. How are you? We want a coffee? Fuck, I don't want coffee. Fuck you. I don't want anything from you. And I was like, yeah, thank you for coming. I see, you see, they came here because they saw the interview that you do and they saw the piece that they do with me.
Yeah.
Fuck, they came because of me, not because of you. So don't pretend like it's like all thanks to you, right?
Yeah.
And I'm like, visibly like angry at that because like everybody's like so happy. They drank, they eat, and you could have called me like 2 hours before and I could have come before. Yeah. I don't know. They make me come like at the last minute possible, and then I have to talk with them as they finish lunch just to arrange. Like, tell me your story, goes the guy. Tell me. I read a little bit on Wikipedia, but tell me about it. Fuck, I have to talk with you as you just finish your lunch with your nice little plate with all the fucking food inside. And I was so pissed off. I was like, I have to calm down because like I have to be professional. I have to do this vegan interview. And then I'm gonna talk with these people not even one more time in my life. That's what I did. So this interview, like I did it despite I was like this close to just fucking, say fuck to these guys and just go back home. I was like, it's national television. Just be thankful. And I did it. Yeah. But this fucking mayor man, I was like, I told my mom and my family, like, next time this guy asks me to do something or asks me if I'm in town, I come back, I'm in Tokyo. I'm not here. I cannot do it. And I have no time. Because they're gonna change mayor soon. Because they have a specific time they can be mayor.
Yeah, for a specific amount of years.
As long as he's mayor, I don't want to have anything to do with this guy. It's fucking opportunistic. Man, I got so pissed off that day, man. I was so fucking pissed off. Because like, it's just, you feel like used. Like I'm getting no money out of this. The promotion that I get is gonna be useless because even if they sell one copy, I'm gonna get 10% of that copy from Italy, which is 10% from the Japan. It's gonna be zero money for me. Yeah. That's why I went with the bicycle. I was like, if I go by car, the amount of money I spend the gasoline to go to the beach is gonna be maybe more expensive what I can make out of the promotion of this thing, right? So for me, it was only because like it's for my family. Like they're happy to see me on TV. They're happy to see that I'm doing this stuff, right? They're happy to see that I also promote for sachets. It's good for them because they live there. Yeah. So I only do it for them, right? I'm getting no money out of this, and then he's getting all the fucking publicity. The fucking mayor is getting good stuff out of this, right? Because like he gets to eat for free, he gets to do this, he gets to do that, because like he's showing this fucking restaurant, he's promoting the restaurant that are actually on TV. People can actually go there, and you can actually make money out of it.
Yep.
Instead of me, I fucking do nothing, and I'm the fucking reason they came. You know, that's fucking bullshit. You know. I mean, so fucking pissed off with that guy. And then my grandma goes like, "You want a picture with the mayor? Fucking mayor, you keep this thing. I don't want it." So yeah,
that sucks.
This happened.
Damn.
Yeah.
Classic
And then I had
Italy.
one more the next day.
Oh yeah.
Another local newspaper.
Right.
Always with a video. And this guy came with a drone. Like it was
a drone.
Yeah, the one you have, the same one. And he was like, you know, those guys that are so happy that they have technology, and then like they think they know technology. Like they were like
so excited about his gadgets.
Yeah, but they think that they're superior to you because like, they know a lot about. Like, I know the new iPhone has this and that. I know it's gonna come out. I'm gonna. What are you talking about, bro? Like you're not a kid anymore. Like I remember like this kind of attitude when you were a kid. You that you knew more about what was coming, like the new PS3 is gonna have this and that, like, and you pretend like you're cooler than anybody else because you know
this stuff. Yeah.
And it was like that at 40, like yeah, it's just drone. It's pretty cool. You can do this, and then the new iPhone. Dude, like, fucking weird guy, man. But yeah, so I did a few interviews in Fossaria. It was pretty fucking interesting, you know. Yeah. Despite being angry at one of those, it was funny. Like just you know. I don't know, to do this kind of stuff in my hometown too, you know. 'Cause I did a lot in Japan, but none of it.
No, it must have been cool. I saw the little clip. It's so funny. When you speak Italian in an interview, I just can't like. It sounds like apri pipri to me. You know what I mean?
The manga, the mingo.
Ni manga, mica di manga. It's the mingo. I do a little. I draw. Like just like it's. I cannot take it seriously.
But yeah, bro, and this aired at like midnight. And basically, it's like a TG. Like what's it?
What?
It's like, TG is like what do you call it? It's the news. Yeah. It's just fucking news, right?
Yeah.
So it was like the news starts like this guy died because of this and that. Peppe, this guy went to Japan and this amazing thing. Yeah. Oh, beautiful story. Then 3 guys died because it's like destruction, death. My story, guy died sick. Holy shit, man! What the fuck? Like, don't put me between these two sad news. Just put him in the beginning or put him in the last one. I don't know. Rearrange it. You can see it's like national TV, but it's like the national channels, which like budget is way lower, and they don't know. Like they
just kind of do whatever.
Bro, they shot the cameras with the CDs. Fucking DVDs, bro.
Really?
The cameras. They still use cameras with huge cameras with DVDs. Just buy a freaking phone. It's good enough.
My God.
I think.
Yeah.
I know, because DVDs is better to just keep the archive.
No, it's not. Don't have a physical archive. That'd be stupid.
Yeah, they have all these DVDs. So it felt like felt like okay, this is like
Low
NHK.
budget.
Felt like NHK.
Yeah, NHK.
They're still like that.
Every time I go into the NHK building, it stinks.
Yeah,
that place is just so fucking smelly, dude. It smells like death and destruction. Like, oh my God,
death and destruction.
Yo.
Yeah, man. I think I'm ready to leave Japan in a way. Like I feel like I'm ready to just move on. Because like I feel like what I wanted to do in Japan, I kind of already did it. I still want to do more, of course. Yeah. But I don't feel like I need to be here anymore. I think the reasons to be somewhere else are kind of stronger, right? They're getting stronger.
Especially Italy.
Well, not like even I kind of want to go. I want to try and like go to New York and in the States too. Like you know. I don't know. I want to, like, the fact that Belly wants to travel to try and work in different countries is just perfect for me. Like, at this moment, because I want to try that too, you know? And with an excuse that she has to go, I can just go with her and try it too, you know? And as I work on manga with Japan, right? And then if things move well, you know, if we find the right opportunity and this and that, we can maybe just, you know, move away or just keep going for longer. And just as keeping a base in Tokyo. Because it's hard to move away from Tokyo. It's not that easy, you know. Like you need to have a fucking base, right? to move all the way back to Italy would be so much hard and not really worth it. I think. So the only problem is that you have to pay rent here.
Yeah.
No matter how long you live, and no matter where you go, you're gonna have to pay double rents.
Yeah,
it's fucking
that's true.
a lot of money, man.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, enough of me.
That was your 80 minutes.
Holy shit. Well, I mean, I guess I've been away for 3 months. I've had a lot of experience.
Hey,
now
no,
you.
it's fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. Damn.
What's new? I heard you have a girlfriend. We
Yes.
talk about it.
Yeah, sure. Okay, so wait, you left. You were not on my birthday.
Speaking of your birthday,
Uh-oh.
we have a
Uh-oh.
present.
Hey. Yeah, so you were not at the party, right?
yeah. I was supposed to come back for the party and give you this at the party. This is from me and Belly.
Okay.
Here you go.
Thank you so much.
This is the presento from Italy.
From Italy.
I bought this on July, but I couldn't give it to you. It was in my luggage for a long time.
It is. A rapper in a rapper.
A rapper in a rapper.
That's how you get it.
Because you're a rap.
Hey.
Hey.
It is two things. It is never a joy.
That's a great magnet, man.
Oh, so it means like I'm not nice to have around?
No, that's like when shit happens in your life, you go like never a fucking joy. Like
Oh, like nothing ever goes right.
you miss the train. Fucking. That's what they say in Rome. That's a very thing that they say every time in Mina Gioia.
Mina gioia.
That's perfect.
Nice.
Yeah. If you learn this, you can make friends in Italy. In
Nice.
Rome, especially.
Okay, thank you so much.
Never a fucking joy.
And that is ooh. Wait, what is it?
Perfect present for you.
Supplemento al dizionario italiano. So it's like
It's
supplemented Italian dictionary. Is it like Italian like swear words and stuff? It's like cazzo.
Read.
The tips of the fingers and hand. The tips of all fingers of one hand are brought sharply together in the form of an upward pointing cone. The hand can either be held motionless or can be shaken more or less violently up and down, according to the degree of impatience expressed. When is Peppe gonna stop talking about himself? This podcast is about me too.
Oh, this shit is so dark, bro.
It's so dark. Oh, we need to put on a light, but if the light is behind us, it's gonna not even be good.
Let's try. What's
It's
the
just
one?
gonna be dark
This
in
one.
here. Oh, we can turn that on. There we go.
Okay, it's better, man.
It's so bright now. Cool.
It's all about the gestures, bro.
It's every Italian gesture.
You will be the pro, better than me probably, because I'm something maybe I don't know.
Yeah, man. Right.
Try one. Let's see if I know it.
Man, I can't wait to
Drink?
Yeah.
Well, that was easy.
Yeah.
Kind of universal. Huh? What is that one? I don't know. This? This. There's nothing.
What?
It's empty.
No
Nothing
good,
to do.
no good.
Yeah,
Niente.
yeah, niente.
Niente.
Bro, you can be a master now. It's pretty cool, don't you think?
It's nice. I actually like it.
Design too. It's pretty good quality.
No, it's nice. It's nice. You know,
Small and not too big.
Yeah.
You can carry it in Italy and go around with this.
And be like, wait.
Wait a second. Buono.
Nice. Oh, it's agreed. Actually, okay.
It's like no, it's like this. Like we secretly agree on something. Like like understand me. Like
okay.
yeah.
Nice.
And I know everything. Shit, I'm Italian.
You're so Italian. Nice. Okay.
Yeah, I got it in Rome. There was a super cool shop in Rome.
Mm.
They had all this kind of stuff.
Yeah.
It was just perfect.
Nice. Cool.
That can be the title of this this podcast. Never a joy.
Wait, I have to. I'm scared.
Do it.
Mina gioia.
Gioia.
Gioia. Mina gioia.
Mina gioia.
Mina gioia. Cool.
One time I was in London.
Oh, okay. So
and
we're
I
still
said,
doing you. Okay.
No, what is last thing? Because it's connected to that. I was in London the first time in the train.
Yeah.
And like the train stopped or something. And I said that in English because I was like, I say it in English, never a fucking joy. And there was an Italian woman. She was laughing because she understood what I was trying to say in Italian. You know?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. So it works in English too if you're with Italians that speak English.
Nice. Okay.
Back to you. So I wasn't here for your birthday.
Okay. Wow. Long time. I'm just gonna. I'm okay. First of all, less things happened here than happened for you because you were doing all these new things.
Yeah.
But it was still like kind of a good time. It might surprise you, but Tokyo's still the same. Tokyo's still pretty much the same.
Everybody
But
wearing a mask.
people still wearing masks because the government never specifically said that you should wear a mask. People kind of did it. So now nobody has the right to say it's okay now, guys.
Yeah,
So everyone's just still wearing the mask.
I know.
I went bouldering, like climbing on the fucking climbing the wall.
Yeah,
you know,
Yeah, I know.
with my mask. Sucked. So yeah. Anyway, you weren't here. I had a birthday. It was one of the best birthdays I ever
Really?
celebrated. Yes, because
What did you do?
So I have two different friends here that both have the same birthday, the exact same one, July 20th. And we rented like a 3-story Airbnb with like so many fucking sleeping. Like every bedroom had like 5 beds in it.
Wow.
And so many people could sleep there. And so we just like, all 3 of us just had this birthday together and we all invited our friends. And we kind of have like a same friend group. And so everybody was there and we just had like the best birthday ever.
Nice.
So it was like, this house had like karaoke. We couldn't get it to work because it was Chinese. And we needed a password, didn't understand. So no karaoke. I made tacos. I've been cooking a lot more lately. So I made tacos. Everybody fucking loved my tacos, which I'm very, very happy about. I made really good tacos. My friend Aku makes like hot sauce. I'm gonna use his hot sauce. I also brought a different hot sauce, which is like a really spicy one. And Iowa, my other friend who you just met, she accidentally put the death sauce one on hers.
Damn.
Like spread it all over the thing and then took a big bite. So she
Jesus.
like had her like a little like first we feast like hot ones
Crying.
moment. Yeah, she was dying.
Jesus.
But it was super, super fun. We partied until like we drank. I've been drinking so much alcohol. We drank until like 6, 7 a.m. And it was just like a really good time.
All right.
So yeah, and it was with me and these 2 girls that both have the same like birthday as me. What else happened in my life? I'm a student now, university student.
How is it going?
I wake up every day. It's not going so well. It's going okay. But I was gonna do it like the super fast speed in 3 years. Impossible.
Damn.
Like even like a really like dedicated computer scientist guy that I know was like, you're gonna do it in 3 years, and you're gonna try to work. Oh, you know what I mean? And so I'm just noticing that this is way too fast. I like took way too much in one go. So I'm gonna like slow it down to maybe like 4 years. But I've actually had a similar revelation that you had. But I'll come to that actually. So I'm just gonna give you the timeline. If you want to hear more about something, just let me know. But yeah, so I had this super good birthday. It was so much fun.
Where was the Airbnb?
It was in
place?
Takadanobaba.
Takadano.
Yeah, close to Shinjuku. But it was just
Alright.
this big house. The house was so amazing. Yo, I love this
How
house.
much was it to rent it?
So it kind of was a little bit expensive.
Expensive, right?
Yeah, we ended up. Yeah, it was expensive. Yeah, it ended up being like about like rokuman or something
Divided by 3.
for one night, divided by 3, and then people like paid a little bit of, but
Okay.
we still all ended up paying like niman each.
Damn.
Yeah, because like, yeah, it sucked.
I mean, it's one time.
Because first we booked the wrong Airbnb and we had to pay cancellation fee.
Shit.
Then they like had a camera in front of the house and they counted the amount of people that came in. And they were like, wait, that's not the amount of people we agreed on. You got to pay $200 more.
Shit.
And then we had to pay $200 more. So it was expensive, but I regret nothing. It was one of the best nights of my life.
All right.
We had so much fun. So many people came out. We danced a lot. It was just crazy.
It's like 3
Good time.
floors?
3 floors.
Damn.
Yeah.
Wow.
3 floors, all these little cute little places. There was like a little place that had like a little loft. You like climb up a little ladder, and then you can sleep over there. And it was just like a really good time.
I want to see pictures afterward.
Yeah. I'll show you some pictures. But it was the cutest place ever. So we did that. We have like a very close-knit friend group now where like everyone's hanging out together in the same, like, let's say 8 friends, like just, me and a bunch of people. And we just hang out like every weekend. We go drinking, we go take a trip. We went like camping. Like we went out to this wild like peninsula type place. Like you take a super long train and then you walk like for like 40 minutes. And then it says stop, like it has a bunch of stop signs, like don't, like no entry. And then there's like this one little mini path that you can see through the jungle. Then you have to walk through the jungle for like about 20 minutes. And then you reach this one small little beach place, and there's like a bunch of Japanese dudes camping. And we just camped there, and we we brought the little DJ thing, and we had a DJ set over there, and like we camped and we barbecued.
Who told you about this place?
Ocean's girlfriend knew about this place. She had been there once before for a shoot. And so
sure.
yeah, and so she knew about it, and so everybody went there, and like it was crazy. Everybody brought a tent, you slept in a tent. It was like fun. Yeah, man. Like life for me has just been during the week. I'm doing a lot of studying. I'm doing programming. I'm applying for jobs right now. I went through a little mourning phase where like I'm really noticing how many hours this programming thing is going to be in my life, how big of a part it is going to be in my life. And at the beginning, that made me very sad because I was like, I really just want to spend my time making music. And I want to spend my time like making videos. This is what I love to do, but I have to do this. But then at the same time, like I don't want to be ungrateful either because I've had so much great times, and I've spent so much time in Tokyo just like doing me and like doing whatever. And so it's only natural that I have to like find something that I have to do for work.
Yeah.
If that makes sense on the side.
Yeah.
And I kind of enjoy it now. Like I had a job interview like last week where I went to an office. Like I just like have like a sneaky way. I don't apply for jobs. I just text people on Instagram and LinkedIn and then they get me in, if that makes sense.
Okay.
And so I texted some guy and like, he was like, yeah, come to the office right now. And I'm like, okay, bet. And I just cycled to Ginza and I had a beer with this guy in the office. And I walked through the entire office. I met the CEO and everything. And it was like a $50 million company, blah, blah, blah. 3 offices in Ginza, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean? Like, and it was like, but like, I met everyone and I realized actually like how good I think I would function in that situation. I think I would do very well in an office actually. And I think I would be very valuable. And I think I would actually be really good at it. And so the more I look at it, the more I actually kind of like doing this now.
How did it go, that one?
It was interesting. So like, it seemed like he was ready to give me the job, but then he looked at my code and he realized, he looked at all my program stuff, looked at all my code, and he was like, so you just started, huh? And I was like, yeah. He's like, you only have one project? I'm like, yeah. He's like, oh, well, I think right now you're too junior to take the position. But he offered to maybe teach me to do, like, to teach me over the span of like 3 months to actually do exactly what they do. And then I would be able to be hired. So maybe. We'll see. Actually, what time is it? I have a job interview later.
But to
5:30. Oh, we're still good.
To be hired, you don't need a degree, right?
I don't need a degree, but I need a visa. But like we've talked about it.
They can make it for you, right?
No, they cannot.
They cannot?
No, but I can. There's maybe a workaround, a legal workaround that we can do. But like, I don't really want to mention all of that right now.
I'm wondering, like if somebody from overseas comes to Japan and they have a degree, they can easily get hired, even if they don't speak Japanese?
Yes.
Really?
All you need is a bachelor's degree.
Damn.
Yeah, I just happen to not have that, which is a big obstacle.
Because I was talking about it with this friend of mine that does programming for work, right? And he wants to travel around. He doesn't know where he want to go. It's like he's in a little bit of a midlife crisis, and he also listened to the podcast actually. So let's shout out to Caporella.
Caporella, what's up?
What's up? He actually likes you a lot. So you listen to your music too.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Thank you.
So I was like, yeah, come to Japan. Like, but he has a degree, not in programming, but he has a degree, right? So
it doesn't matter.
Kind of
as
works,
long as you have
right?
a bachelor's, yeah.
And so the thing is like, and I heard other people's too in Europe and Italy. Let's say like they have a degree in something, but they end up working in programming. But to work in programming, to learn programming, they just went to like an external formational, what's it called?
Like a boot camp or something.
Something like that, yeah.
Or like they just do YouTube.
Yeah, they just teach you and then they hire you. Like,
a lot of people do that.
You don't need a fucking degree to work in this field.
No.
Because there's so much, they need so many programmers.
They need people, they need people.
Yeah,
and so it's in demand.
It's crazy, like you study all your life to get a degree in engineering or something like that, or like for one other friends of mine, like in Japanese and linguistic.
Yeah, yeah.
Then you end up being a programmer with just 3 months of formation. You make money, and
No,
it's so
true.
easy.
That's the way it works. Yeah, for sure.
So
That's the way I'm trying to do it too. But yeah, so like I've been just learning the program, but like I've just been having a problem where like model jobs are going down a bit. I have money incoming. Like I got a model job for like a big amount of money.
Really? What you get? You can say?
No, I haven't done it yet.
Okay.
And so it's in the future. It's not until next month. Okay. And so I can't tell what it's for, and I don't want to specify the price either. So. But yeah, it's a big job. It's the biggest job I've ever had.
Audition
by far.
And you got it?
No, like video selection.
Nice. Man.
Yeah. So I got money coming in from that. Okay. I still have money from other things, but like the overlap, like right now I'm running out of money, and like there's some time, and then I'm gonna have money again, but I don't have money in the middle.
I see.
And so it's just a very stressful time for me. To be honest, I'm a little bit tired. I work very hard every day. Every day is just a lot of programming, and every morning I wake up and I start programming.
How long is it gonna take you for? Like this guy's gonna teach you?
He's offered to teach me, but I don't know how serious he is. Of course, like he just offered.
He's a Japanese guy?
No, he's I don't want to like.
Okay.
I don't want to like.
Foreigner guy.
I just don't want to like. Maybe someone will know what company this is.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Just don't mention it.
Yeah. So anyway, that's been going on. So I spend so much time programming each day now. I don't make music. I don't make music.
But it's fine for a little while. Just
for a little
focus
while,
on getting this, and then you can go back on making
I just
music.
need to get to a place where I'm making money, because right now I'm like every meal I'm eating cheap. You know what I mean? That kind of thing.
Sucks,
like I'm eating 100 yen ramens.
Yeah, man. It's fine.
And it's fine. I'm not against it. I'm not mad at it, but it's costing me a lot of energy. And I'm noticing. Yeah, what's up? Yeah, of course. What's up? You're gonna have to appear in the podcast though.
Oh shit.
This is Iowa.
Hi.
This is one of my closest friends. You gotta come over here. You wanna? This is Iowa, one of my closest friends. She lives here.
Yes, I do.
Hi.
I do in fact live here.
You have to say something in Italian when you come to this podcast.
Yeah.
So
say
please.
anything in Italian.
Ciao.
Thank you.
Ciao bella.
Ciao
Perfect.
bella.
Ciao bella. Perfect. What was I talking about?
You were talking about the fact that you need money.
The fact that I need money. I tell her about it all the time. She's stressed for me too.
You steal from her?
I steal from her wallet like every time she's not looking.
That's why I don't have money.
That's why you don't have money. That's right. No, she's one of the people that's in the friend group, and so we're always hanging out together. We're going to Nichome like every fucking Saturday. Probably going tonight.
How do you feel about being in the friend group? I'm outside of the friend group, so
No, it's just I'm trying.
I'm gonna have to steal your place. So I'm trying to figure out.
Take it.
I can take it that easy.
Yours.
We're having controversial times in the friend group right now.
Yeah, that sucks.
It's a tumultuous time. Yeah.
It's like a civil war.
Yeah, quite accurate. But anyway, otherwise, what else have I been up to? I've been through a lot. I got hit by a car. Did I tell you? I didn't tell you yet?
I don't know anything about it.
Oh, okay, shit, yeah.
What happened? How it happened?
I got hit by a fucking car.
She was driving.
She was driving. That was part of the Civil War. They're trying to take me out.
Take him.
Yeah, it was a hit. It was a planned hit.
They hired me.
They hired you. She got hired. Yeah. But yeah. I had a shitty day. That day sucked.
That can be a great fucking story.
Yeah.
You can make a video about it.
I could.
Recreate it.
So I woke up. I woke up. I went to immigration. I cycled to immigration to get my new visa. I had been waiting for this new visa for so long. I was like, oh my God.
Yeah, because that one took longer than usual.
So long. My
Usually
visa,
it's like 2 weeks, right?
I waited for like 6 weeks for my visa.
Jesus Christ.
And I was like, and the way it works in Japan, if you have a 3-month visa, you are not a resident. So you don't get health insurance, you don't get a bank account, and you don't have an address. You can't get mail or nothing. All my bank accounts in Japan are closed, even my debit card. I put money on it, tried to like buy something online, couldn't. Like I have money on my Japanese bank account that's stuck there. I can't get it out. And I have money that's being transferred there sometimes, and I can't get that out either. Damn. So it's a rough time for Uncle Teddy. I have all the money that I have. all the money that I have right now.
Why do you call yourself? Oh my god, that was great. So it's a rough time for Uncle Ted.
All the money that I have
It's in the
is in my suitcase in my room.
oh shit.
Yeah, it's the top one, the black one. So if you
Like
wanna,
under the mattress.
it's
Like
yeah.
in medieval times.
For a while, I had like
Shit.
now I'm broke, so it's not a lot of money in there. But at one point, I had $5,000 stuffed in a suitcase
Jesus Christ.
just in my room because I didn't have a bank account.
Oh my
So
god.
all my $5,000, that's all I had, was in that room.
Jesus, bro.
Now it's more like $300, so you can
Okay.
steal it if you want. But yeah, so it sucks. It's a rough time.
Is it in dollars or is it in gold coins?
It was in Japanese yen. But
Japanese yen,
It was
alright.
like yeah.
Damn, man.
So yeah, I just had my money in cash in my room. I was living very day by day type of thing.
Wait a second. So you never had a Japanese bank account?
No, I did when I lived here.
And then you had to close it.
Yes, it's closed.
But you had to close it
Like
because
I was
you were
like,
leaving?
I tried to use it, and it was like your bank account's closed.
They closed it for you.
Yeah, they closed it. For
Oh
me.
shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Because you and I have a visa anymore.
Yeah.
Wow.
So if you have a 3-month visa, you don't get residence, and
Shit.
it's rough. I don't have health insurance. Like, fine, I'll say it on the podcast. I got my first STI in the last 3 months, and I didn't have health insurance.
Jesus.
And for a simple one pill, it's all I needed. It wasn't a big STI. I was like $150.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah,
That's like
I don't have
how
health
many yen?
insurance.
Niman?
it's like Neiman. Yeah.
Jesus.
So yeah, times are hard.
You still have a 3-month.
So I'm gonna tell it.
Sorry.
So this story, like in the beginning, I was like 6 weeks. I waited for this visa.
Yeah.
I've been here for 3 months, but beyond that, so I've had a hard time. No health insurance. I'm scared to have anything happen to me. You know what I mean? I'm scared that I'm gonna break my leg
Yeah.
and have to go to the hospital and pay like $1,000 because I don't have it.
Yeah.
Right? But this was the day that I was gonna go
To get a visa.
to get my new visa, and
gonna
I was
be
gonna
longer.
everything was gonna be solved. Because also, fun fact, I can't do a part-time job on this 3-month visa.
You can do
When I get a
nothing.
6-month or a 1 year,
Yeah.
you can do a part-time job, and that's fine. Then I can like do a part-time job programming. I'm happy. Everything's good, right? Life is good. So on this day, I was like, finally, my problems are solved. I am gonna go to Shinagawa. I'm gonna stand in line at immigration with all these. For some reason, everybody's Southeast Asian, and I'm gonna stand in line for this like 2 hours, 3 hours, and I'm gonna finally get my visa and be out of here and finally start my life like programming and being good in Japan again, and everything's gonna be fine. And then I wait for the full 3 hours and I get my visa, and it's a 3-month visa again. It was again 3 months. And I just looked at it, and I looked at her, and like, you just get a stamp. You don't get the residence card, you just get a stamp. And I looked at it, I looked at her, and she was like, これで以上です. She was like, that's all.
That's all, folks.
And I just walked out, and I was like,
Damn,
no, how am I gonna do this? And so that was terrible news. And then I was so sad. I was like, I texted my girlfriend at the time, like, yo, I'm gonna come to your place. I don't want to go home right now. I had a girlfriend at the time, and I just started cycling to her. I knew it was gonna be a long cycle from Shinagawa to her place. It's like 1.5 hour cycling, but I was like, you know what? I just want to, I want to be with her right now. Sad moment. And then I'm cycling, and there is like this little, I can go through the big road or I can take this shortcut. I'm like, I'll take the shortcut through a smaller road. And you know how Japan has a lot of people have a house in Japan, but they build like brick, like concrete walls around all their like whatever, how do you call it? Their lots, like their ground.
Yeah.
So it's like from the street, it's already a concrete wall, and you can't really look in. There's cameras and stuff, right? And so there's a house like this that's like this, and there's like just a T crossing. But because when you're cycling from here, there's the concrete wall.
You cannot see.
I can't see around this concrete wall, and I'm cycling, and there's this car coming from the other side, and it went fast. This car went fast, like way faster than it was supposed to go. And I was like, I didn't have like headphones in and had my phone out. I don't like, I cycle very clean, right?
Was there any stops? Like, who's was supposed to stop? Nobody.
He was supposed to stop.
Oh, okay.
There was like a bunch of stop signs, like watch
Alright.
out, kids, school kids are going here,
Alright.
watch out, stop, kind of thing, right?
Damn. And he was speeding.
This guy was just going too fast. And I'm cycling, I'm coming from, like, it's a T crossing. I'm coming from the top right of the T, if that makes sense. But in Japan, you cycle on the left side.
Yeah.
So I'm actually cycling close to where the car is coming
Yeah.
from. And so this guy just hits me, and I try to stop. He tries to stop. We're both not in time. He hits me. I fly through the air like 1.5 meters, and I fall on, like, I can show you pictures of my arm later. I fly 1.5 meters through the air, and I just land on the ground, and I'm stunned.
On the day of the fucking visa, bro.
On the day of the fucking visa.
It's so tragic and it's hilarious, bro.
Oh my
It's
god.
Like Japan is fucking hitting you even physically.
Every time. Every
Oh,
fucking
man.
time. I'm having the hardest fucking time. Like, I don't know, man. I'm trying so hard. It's not getting better. And so I just like, I'm on the ground and I'm shocked. And like my entire body hurts. And I'm just like, for like a while, this guy comes out of this car. Like, he's like, he didn't care. This guy did not care. He was like, "Daijoubu desu ka?" And I was just like laying there like shocked. And like, I'm just like, I don't know what to do. I'm just like in shock. And I'm just laying there. And then like, some OG-san starts fucking yelling at me. I'm only there for like 30 seconds. But already like some old Japanese guy's yelling at me to get out of the road because he's trying to pass.
With the car.
With another, from the other side, right?
Yeah.
And he's like yelling at me like in Japanese, like, get off the road.
Fuck.
And I just got hit by a car.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
how are you gonna yell at me? I've only been laying there for like a little bit. You know what I mean? So it was a very sad moment. I just cried. I was just crying. And then the police came, and the ambulance came. But I was like, I only have a 3-month visa again. I can't get in the ambulance. So I was like, no, thank you to the ambulance. Like, I can't afford it. So like, just leave me. And that was like in itself was like a very sad thing.
Yeah.
Because like, I just got hit by a car.
Yeah.
I should get medical help.
Of course.
But I don't have health insurance, and so I can't.
the guy was still there.
The guy was still, he didn't care. He didn't just talk to the police. He didn't really care. This guy sucked. Yeah, he didn't care at all. It was just an inconvenience for him. Yeah. And so, yeah, man, that was sad. I was like, my arm was maybe broken or something. Something was wrong. My hand was broken. It turned out later. And then I like still had to cycle after that. Like the police was nice enough to bring me to the nearest bike shop to get my bike fixed. And they were so interested in me. They wanted to know all about what modeling was like. And I was like, I don't know. It's the same exact thing from when I broke my arm.
Damn.
Same exact thing from when one time my roommate tried to commit suicide and the ambulance came. They just like, they're like, oh, wow, you're a foreigner in Japan. I'm like, this is not the fucking moment. Read the fucking room. And they brought me to the bike shop and I got my bike fixed. Luckily, it wasn't that bad, but I still have to go again. And I got my bike fixed for about Niman. And then I still had to cycle.
But you didn't get the guy sued or anything? Like,
No,
what happened?
So there's insurance and I'm going to receive money from the insurance. I'm likely going to receive around like $2,000 or something,
Alright.
which at least is something. And it's going to
Yeah.
help me. It's actually, in a way, I would never do it again, but in a way it was good for me because I needed the money.
Yeah.
Right.
When did this happen?
This happened like quite close after my birthday, I think. Yeah, quite a while ago already.
Like, you haven't received the money yet.
It happened the 9th of September. I remember because I had to look it up today actually. I haven't received the money
9th
yet.
of September?
September, yeah.
Oh, okay, so last month. It wasn't
Yeah,
that
yeah.
far away.
No, not too far away, I guess. Yeah, 9th of September. So yeah,
You gonna get the money soon or?
9th of August maybe?
Oh, okay.
One of them. Anyway, it doesn't matter.
It's like his insurance is gonna pay you.
Yeah, his insurance is going to pay me. They're going to pay for the bike. They're going to pay for my clothes that got destroyed. They're going to pay for my phone that got like, look at the little phone. It's got some extra scratches.
What about the arm? Like what?
So the arm turned out to be like fine, I think, but like the mechanism, the hinge mechanism, in my elbow isn't like working correctly, and my hand is like was broken.
But when
yeah.
you went to the doctor at the end.
I went to a doctor in the end. It's like Niman for like the X-rays, but I got that money back, and now I can go there for rehabilitation. Every time I go, like they'll build the insurance directly.
Okay.
Um,
Well, luckily that worked out well. Like
luckily that worked
the
out.
consequences.
Yeah.
Because if the guy would have just left,
Hmm.
would have been trouble. You know, like you have
Yeah.
to figure out who was the guy with the car and shit. Yeah.
For sure. So yeah, no, the insurance like is doing a pretty good job, and they're reaching out to me and they're asking for the pictures of all the stuff that's broken.
Okay.
I had to fill out like how much everything cost me, and so yeah, that kind of thing.
All right.
So it's not too bad. All in all, not too bad. I'm still like living. I'm
Damn.
still going.
So that was your worst day. Was it over or was something else that happened?
Well, then
There's more.
no, it's not that
okay.
much more. But then I had to, with my broken hand,
Mm.
cycle
Damn.
to my girlfriend's place, and that was still an hour cycle. And every time a car would pass by me, I would be so scared. I was like just traumatized.
Yeah.
So every time a car would pass, I'd be like, you know what I mean? And it was like, it took me, it was only like an hour cycle. It took me like 2.5 hours to cycle
Couldn't
there.
the police take you to your girlfriend?
No, they were like, where do you have to go? I'm like, oh, I have to go to my girlfriend's place. They're like, where is that? I'm like, this place. They're like,
Too far away.
yeah.
Where is the? You cannot say.
I was near Shinagawa.
Okay.
She lives like far enough. Yeah. Anyway.
Mm.
So, yeah.
They took you like I don't know 5 minutes away in the nearest bike shop.
Yeah.
Ah fuck.
Yeah. And so then it was there on my bike, and yeah, like I couldn't take a taxi because first of all, it was expensive. Second of all, like I had my bike, so I still had to cycle. And her place was just as far as mine, more or less, from there. So
How does it work with the train? You can take the train with the bike, or
I guess maybe I can take the bike and a train. I'm not sure. I've never actually tried. And my bike's pretty large. I just feel like an inconvenience to people. But yeah,
so you had to bike. Damn, man.
yeah, it sucked so much, man. It was not fun, and it's like my arm was fucked up. Yeah, but yeah.
Shit.
On to better news.
Okay.
Now I'm gonna get to the nice part of the story.
All right.
Yeah. So like, I've also had some good times. Uncle Teddy, I've had a hard time for Uncle Teddy, but Uncle Teddy is also doing pretty good. You know what I mean?
Of course.
Yeah. So I started a relationship with someone for whatever reason that I don't really want to get fully into. That relationship stopped.
Is this person you were going to?
That's the person I cycled to.
Okay, this
Yeah,
person
yeah.
and this relationship ended.
I had a really nice, very short relationship with someone
Okay.
that taught me a lot, and it was a great time. But then that relationship ended, and I was very sad about it. But at the same time, like there was someone that like really helped talk to me a lot in our friend group. And this was actually someone who also I had that birthday with. We have the same birthday,
Okay.
July 20th. And so because some people in the friend group are also gone, the friend group was suddenly very small. It was just me and her a lot of the time. And we developed feelings for each other, which was very unexpected. I've known this person for like 6 months. I did not know. I never had any feelings for this person. I never like considered it an option, especially while I was in this relationship. Like I never considered that would happen. But then like we developed feelings for each other. We both kind of had a talk. Like I think she was like, I don't know who said it first, but it was like one of those nights where you're all out. But like we both like sort of mutually realized that we had feelings for each other. And then like right after we developed feelings for each other and both kind of said it, we both got sick. And it wasn't COVID, but it's the worst I've ever been sick in my life.
The fuck?
Yeah, like
did
we
you
were
have?
so sick. I don't know. It might have been bronchitis or something. I don't know.
No, I mean, like, what symptoms did you have?
Oh, everything that you would expect from COVID. So like her fever was 38.5.
Damn.
She had a 38.5 degree fever. And I had a fever. We were coughing. Like my throat hurt so much that every time I swallowed, my entire body would just convulse.
Jesus.
Like I was so scared of swallowing, and some nights I couldn't sleep because I would like fall asleep,
Damn.
and then I would swallow in my sleep and be woken up by the pain.
Ah. Woo.
Yeah,
I get pain ache when I hear
it was a lot. Yeah,
Sad
once
stories.
again, rough time for
Yeah.
Uncle Teddy.
Uncle Teddy.
Uncle Teddy's having a rough time.
Catching up with Teddy and Uncle Teddy.
But then, because we both got sick and she was here at my place, we spent like, at the very beginning of our relationship, we spent like 10 days, like 9 or 10 days together, uninterrupted, in bed, all the time, just in bed or on the couch, the entire time, being sick, but also just like being so close to each other. And it turned out to be like the nicest, cutest, like most romantic way to start a relationship ever.
All right.
We were just in bed the entire time, and we were only talking to each other, or sometimes like our roommate, my roommate, and like, yeah, it was actually the nicest, cutest thing ever, and we had such a great time. And
Why do you say it wasn't COVID? Did you both got tested? It was negative.
I don't have health insurance, so she got tested, but she got tested twice. She had a very bad experience the first test. We went to a place we went to one of the few places in Japan that will test people that have symptoms. Instead of, you can get tested for free if you don't have symptoms.
Yeah.
But she has a fever, so she can't get into that place. And so we had to make an appointment. And we had to go through this entire weird construction of a place. And this fucking Japanese guy comes out in a hazmat suit. Like, like one of those like nuclear he comes out in a hazmat suit. And he has to test. And he puts it up her nose. And he put it up her nose so far.
Oh, Jesus fucking Christ, man.
The entire thing came out covered in blood.
What the fuck?
The entire test was covered in blood.
Why?
There was blood dripping on
Jesus
it.
Christ, man.
Why did he do this?
Why? You're so fucking stupid.
I know. Why did he do this?
Man,
I don't
it's
fucking know.
Dangerous as fuck.
Yeah, I know. And like,
Jesus
I didn't even realize it was like, she was like saying like it hurts, but like, I didn't like maybe it just hurt.
Oh man, I cannot hear this
I
stuff,
know.
man. It hurts. Fuck.
So we were already more sick than we've ever been. And
Plus
this
this
fucking guy
shit.
comes in, puts this thing up her nose until it bleeds. Bro.
So stupid.
So yeah, that was
But
super
it came
weird.
out negative.
That one came out negative, but we were like, we don't trust that.
Why didn't
It's
you
like,
buy like a drugstore one, like for, I don't know. It's
I
like,
don't think you can buy those here.
like, no, yeah, you can buy a drugstore. You can buy like, it's like 3,000 yen, I think.
I didn't know they had those here actually.
Really?
Yeah.
No, you can
For the
buy-
longest time they didn't.
No, like you
But-
can buy the regular one, the one you can spit in it.
Anyway, it's fine. So
Alright.
she got another test later that was fine this time. It was the spitting one. And it was still negative. And so actually it wasn't COVID. Because it was a PCR, it was like a PCR test. And so it's not COVID, it was just a very bad cold or something, I don't know. Then Iowa got it later too. And so yeah, it's like, yeah, we don't know what it was.
This happened in August.
This happened 3 weeks ago.
Ah, okay.
Yeah, three weeks ago ish. And so, what's up? You getting ready? Already? Wait, are you leaving earlier? Never mind. It's fine.
Sorry.
It's all good.
Sorry.
Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It's fine. So yeah, like, and then yeah, I guess we were just sick for like 10 days together. But even though we were sick, it was like a really, really nice time. And actually, I've never had a relationship this good in my life, even though it's been only like 3 weeks. We've it's just a really weird experience.
Wait, so this relationship is your relationship right now?
Yes.
Oh, I thought this was the previous one.
No, the previous one just was very short.
Ah, okay. This
Yeah,
one
yeah.
started 3 weeks ago.
I just had to mention it because it was a thing that happened in my life.
Yeah.
But you know, it wasn't that.
Okay,
big.
okay.
But this relationship I'm talking about now is the relationship I started like
okay.
3 weeks ago, maybe 4 weeks.
Okay. So just 3 weeks ago when you got sick.
Yeah, so we just got together. It's a brand new relationship, but
Alright.
I'm having like the best time ever.
Man,
And so,
happy for you, man.
yeah, like I've never had a relationship that had like this good communication, this clear, like,
Wait, so this relationship is not the one that the girlfriend you went to when you broke your arm.
no,
There's a different.
yes,
Okay.
exactly.
So
this
this
relationship-
just started.
This relationship is someone who's been in the friend group for like 5 months with me and who I had the birthday with.
You share the birthday with this person.
Yeah, we
Oh.
both our birthdays are
Wow.
20th of
It's
July.
interesting. It's gonna be
Yeah.
interesting.
I know, it's gonna be funny.
Yeah.
So yeah, both our birthdays are July 20th.
That's kind of cool.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah.
super cool, and like we're just so close already. Like I met her mom on like little FaceTime. She met my dad on FaceTime already.
She lives in Tokyo.
She lives around the corner from here. Yeah, she
Oh,
lives
really?
she lives like 5 minutes
Wow.
away. Yeah,
That's nice.
and yeah, it's just it's so weird how fast this relationship became very serious, but it's already very serious. Like we're already saying like I love you and things, and
Wow.
like, it's like very like yeah, it's like very very like crazy how fast everything went. But I'm very happy about it.
Man, I'm happy you finally found somebody.
I can't wait until you meet her. I can't wait for you and
How old
like
is she?
she's 26.
26.
Yeah,
alright.
yeah. I can't wait for you and Belly to like, for you, me, her, and like Belly to hang out.
Yeah,
Like
we'll
that's
do it
gonna be
soon,
so
man.
much fun.
We'll do it
So
soon.
yeah, and so yeah, that's pretty much the cliff notes on what I've been up to.
Wow, man.
Just programming a lot, spending a lot of time on the weekend drinking with my close friends who I really love, and having this new relationship that I'm super super happy about. And so yeah, that's where I'm at right now. I watched Shrek for the first time finally. Have you watched
You've
Shrek?
never watched Shrek? Bro, Jesus. That's a masterpiece of animation, man.
Is it?
Yeah, bro.
Is it?
Shrek is the... Without Shrek, we wouldn't have any 3D animation movies. It's like the first adult...
Right.
Like, what do you say?
Adult humor.
No, it's like oriented kind of cartoon, you know. Before that, it was only for kids, you know. And Shrek made it more like adult friendly kind of shit.
Yeah, yeah.
Shrek is, you know, now it's a meme, so it's just, it went into the universe of stuff that will never die now, you know, like
I know.
the
I just,
sex meme with Shrek.
for whatever reason, I had just not watched it, and I watched it like, and then like my girlfriend, and the world keeps going, and it don't stop coming. Yeah, but
How was it?
I'll be honest, I slept through a third of it. I might need to watch it again.
Okay.
But it wasn't bad. Like,
Bro.
I guess now, because like I'm so used to the new animation movies that were inspired by Shrek, that it seems old. You know what I mean? It's like, oh, your first anime, how's Evangelion? You know what I mean? Like, it's kind of old.
Yeah.
Like watching Dragon Ball Z now. You know what I mean?
Dragon Ball Z is a masterpiece.
A
You
masterpiece.
shouldn't even mention it, but no, but I know what you mean. Like,
It's a masterpiece for sure. But like when you watch it now, it's like, oh man, this shit is old. Like, oh, they use one picture for that long. Oof. You know what I mean? Like,
I think I will agree with you. I haven't
Yeah.
watched it. I've never watched it. It's like I watched it once when it came out.
right.
So
Yeah,
I don't
yeah.
know.
You
how
never
it's gonna
rewatched
be.
it.
Yeah, I never
Right.
rewatched it. So I don't know how it's gonna hold up.
It's a little bit old now, but like, yeah, I understand that I should have. Like, it was the same when I like. Yeah, it took me very long to watch Titanic, for instance, too. I didn't watch Titanic until like last year, right?
Really
Yeah. So some of those movies I just haven't watched, those like essential ones.
classics.
Yeah. So my Discord was so mad about me not watching Shrek. Yeah.
But yeah, Shrek. I remember as a kid watching it. And, like the first thing that comes to mind is like, I was so funny. Like I remember I laughed a lot.
Yeah.
Because
Nice.
I was a kid, so it was easy to make me laugh. But
Mhm.
I remember like, you know, the Eddie Murphy.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. Donkey. Yeah.
It was so funny. Like just, you know, as a kid, when the humor was very, very good.
We're thinking about going as Donkey and the Dragon.
Oh no, man!
For Halloween. She's gonna be sexy dragon. I'll be the donkey.
You don't want to be the sexy donkey.
Don't want to be the sexy donkey. No, it's cold now.
Well, as long as
I
you're
would
not
I would
Shrek,
be
it's
sexy if it
fine.
wasn't cold. Like I already know she's gonna be cold as shit. So I'm like, yeah.
I mean, do you know? Have you seen all the sex memes about Shrek?
No.
Yeah, bro, there's a huge fucking stuff about Shrek. It's like, you know, as how SpongeBob was a great meme, like a super
Yeah,
huge
yeah.
meme, and
Shrek's.
then-
I know Shrek's a big meme.
Now it's a big
but
meme,
not the
but
sex part.
I think it
specifically.
began with the sex thing. I'm not sure, but I think it began with this like Shrek raping stuff. I think.
What?
Yeah, it's like him raping like.
Why?
stuff. I don't know. Like people make this stuff on the internet.
Okay. Yeah,
And now it's different. Like there's many different variation, but
yeah.
so I don't know. Like if you dress up as Shrek with the meme around, it's gonna be weird.
Another big life change. I bought these new pants.
I saw you look like a.
And the first thing you said when you came in was like, "Oh, you're wearing pajamas." Thank you.
You telling me this is not your pajamas,
These are pants that I wear normally.
bro? Come on, for real?
Yes.
Why did you get this?
These are my Crocs. No, like
Oh my god, man! No, like you look like a. This looks like pants that, like. Why are you laughing already? I can see these pants wore by my dad as he's working in a restaurant by the beach in Italy.
perfect.
They look like chef pants.
Hell yeah, that's what I am now. I cook a lot. I told you this.
If you use it to cook, they're perfect.
I made a really nice omelet this morning.
Sure. I don't believe in that, but
I'm gonna make you tacos later. That'd be good.
I think I've never ate something that you cook. That's how trusty I am.
What the fuck? Did you really? Wait, you never ate anything I
Try
cooked?
to remember. I think never happened.
No nabe or nothing in
was-
Shimokita?
Never, man.
I know. Yeah. What the fuck? Every time you come to my house and I offer you food, you're like, no thanks.
You, man. I'm picky with food, man. I don't know. I don't trust your skills, bro. Like I'm honest with you.
I'm putting our best friendship on hold until you had my food.
I will have it one day. I know that Dali had one great compliment for you. She said that you cut vegetables super like proportionately and equal to each other, like almost like.
Has Dali had my food?
She had it. She had enough, but she was fine. She said it was good. And
Okay.
like you cut like carrots and onions like symmetrical, almost like if you were like a schizophrenic guy or something. Like it's perfect.
Not schizophrenic, it's OCD.
OCD it's like perfect cut, super slow. Everything looks perfect.
Oh
like
my God.
made in a fucking factory somewhere. That was fucking amazing though. She's right. Like I saw the number one time. I was like, shit, those pieces match.
Picturesque. I put love into
But
my food.
I just fucking go rough, you know.
Why don't you eat my food, Pepe?
I ate. Only thing I ate that you gave me that I actually kind of have resentment for you about is when you made me a peanut butter toast. Remember?
Yeah. No.
Wait, you didn't you?
I gave you a peanut
You
butter.
gave me, but you. Oh no, I didn't have it that one night. You and Belly ate peanut butter toast. I didn't have it. Not even peanut butter on toast. I never get food from you. I don't trust you.
This fucking guy, for many years,
Oh man.
said, I don't like peanut butter. I don't like peanut butter. I'm like, I have the best peanut butter with me from the Netherlands.
man.
Kraft peanut butter. You got to try it. He's like, I don't like peanut. I'm not going to try it. And then one day he'd text me like, I was so wrong about peanut butter. I love
it's
it.
so good.
Peanut butter is the best thing
And
ever.
then you gave me the chocolate things and the peanut butter.
Yeah.
Bro, I ate that shit for a full month.
Yeah,
I
it's
got
so
fat.
good. It's
I
so
fucking
good.
hate you, man. I'm never gonna eat that.
I know, it's so fat
Bro,
inducing.
that's so bad, but it's so good.
It's amazing.
like you eat it and it crunches and it falls down. Then you take the pieces and you put it back in your mouth.
Pindakaas met hagelslag is the best meal ever. It's the best breakfast you can have. Brown bread with peanut butter and chocolate sprinkles is the best fucking breakfast there is.
I think one day I'm gonna be ripped. And
Sure.
when I'm gonna be ripped, I'm gonna buy it again.
Nice.
And I'm gonna
do a bulking,
give-
do a dirty bulk.
I'm gonna
Oh, you're
yeah.
gonna give it to me.
No.
Oh,
I'm gonna give it to myself. Like I'm gonna give it to myself as a present
Yeah.
after like the end of the week or whatever
Yeah,
when
yeah.
I work out, so I can enjoy it properly. Because like man,
Nice.
it's so easy to just fall into that fucking thing. So good, man.
It's so good.
So fucking good. That was
Oh
one of the
my
greatest
God.
breakfasts I had like in Tokyo. I think
Damn.
like I was looking forward every morning to wake up and have
Bro, I
fucking,
know.
have fucking peanut butter with the sprinkles on, which is not even actually it's not even proper Dutch breakfast. I heard.
No, it is.
No,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
remember it? There was some Dutch people in
Butter on
Instagram
it?
too. Butter, yeah.
Yeah, Dutch people add butter first and then the peanut butter and then the
No,
sprinkles.
it's just butter and the sprinkles.
No, peanut butter and sprinkles is Dutch. Like,
No, I mean, but like,
yes, whoever fucking said that to you on
Yeah.
Instagram,
yeah.
you're not really Dutch. I said it.
But I said
Okay.
I watched on Wikipedia. It says the same thing. Is it wrong?
No, yeah, they're wrong.
Really?
Yeah, yeah. Dutch
Okay.
people eat peanut butter with sprinkles.
All right.
Don't let anybody tell you different. We like, trust me. When you go to elementary school, your mom packs you the brown bread because it's healthier with the peanut butter and the
It's healthier.
sprinkles, and she puts it in your little lunchbox. And
Damn.
like, the clock rings 12, and everybody goes to the cantina. And you get the little lunchbox out of your backpack and you eat it. Like, yeah.
I think it's like on a if you want to make a ranking, I will put Nutella first, and then second place I will put this thing like
Oh, fuck
peanut
yeah.
butter and sprinkles.
Yeah.
Nutella always wins because Nutella is
Because
fucking
it's
amazing.
Italian.
Nutella is like unbeatable.
It's Italian.
Man.
It's Italian.
It's Italian, of course.
It's Italian. Yep.
But yes, they're very close. You know.
Yeah. No, it's not because it's Italian. Diesel.
this Levi's.
Levi's, is that Italian?
Levi's now is American.
Huh.
So
Sell out.
well, man, it's very good to have caught up with you. Cut. Well, man, it was so nice to have
It's nice that we caught up.
caught up.
This is the podcast.
This episode,
Has been brought to you by.
we don't remember what episode it is.
This episode was brought to you by my dead mic, second mic. Yeah.
See you, I guess, next week. or something.
We should probably go for once every 2 weeks.
2 weeks is fine.
Here's my true and honest suggestion. What if
What if?
we did the podcast once every 2 weeks only,
Oh yeah. Naked.
and we never stopped?
What do you mean?
We never stop. Like, we do it. Where are you going?
Okay.
Okay, so are we meeting in Shinokubo?
Yeah.
Okay, see you.
Bye. Never
Like-
stop.
When we did this podcast more often, it was very therapeutic, right?
Mm.
When we caught up. If we do this for like 3 years,
Yeah.
it'll be so crazy for us to be able to look back at previous podcasts.
Okay.
But we have to agree to do it because we're both going to move around.
Mm.
Like not both of us are going to be in Tokyo the whole time, especially not me.
Mm.
I'm realizing that now. Japan's killing me right now.
Mm.
So if we keep going, but only every once every 2 weeks, so it's not a big of a commitment.
Mm.
I think we can really make something dope with this podcast.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's how I
why?
feel.
Okay. I wasn't even thinking about stopping. Why? You mean like
No,
when
but
I
like
go to Italy, for example, it's tough to
that
do it?
because like okay, I guess the reason I was thinking about it is because this time you were in Italy for 3 months and we stopped the podcast.
Yeah.
But I feel like next time any of us are in a different place, we just continue.
Yeah, I mean,
Just keep
like
going.
we could have done it in Italy. The problem is like, well,
I was
you were busy, and
yeah,
but yeah, like the problem is only like you need the equipment. Like
yeah,
without your equipment, we cannot do it.
true.
So if you're both away, it's impossible to do it.
No, I can still have. I have my equipment with the laptop, so it's
Okay.
fine.
Then
yeah,
we
yeah.
can do it anywhere.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, I'm okay with that.
Cool.
Let's just do it.
I'm gonna
And
sing a
credit.
song. And credits. Catching up with Peppe and Ted. Come and sing along. It's catching up with Peppe and Ted. So awesome. Come and have a good time.
A goodbye.
Bye bye.